for now, let's go ahead and get started if everyone's ready. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I think AU, you said you were going to have a summary of last game from the perspective of your steel defender.
What is it? Plain?
Plane
Plane.
91.
Beautiful.
So whenever you're ready, take it away.
God,
All right. Give me a second. Been nervous.
You're good.
My master was given a mission from Sergeant Valora. Sorry. Hard voice is hard. We met up with a group of rather interesting fellow adventurers. I tailed them along, and they seemed to have been getting along well until they got to the bar. They separated and found the target, Cole. Upon interviewing her, she was swiftly an assassination attempt was a. I typed this all down. Sorry. Assassination was attempted. Both Cole and the pursuers fled. We followed them into the alley and were attacked while trying to stop Cole and ask more questions. After the attack, we found out some information about who sent them and brought Cole into the sergeant. We are now following up the lead after a brief shopping trip.
All right. And then just to specify, the lead that you're following
Is Alden
Alden
Orion?
Alden Orion.
Yes.
And then you are going to Mithril Tower, which is a district in the upper Central Plateau. And now is a perfect time, before you guys head there, to talk about how Eberron, or Sharn, the City of Towers, is set up. So, we're going to go ahead and switch maps.
Sweet. Switching maps.
You might have to zoom in a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so this is Sharn, the City of Towers. Now, this is an okay map. It's not going to be great for looking at different things, but it helps you understand what the different parts of the city are. So, most of the city is contained within the 5 quarters, and each quarter is broken up into an upper, middle, and lower ward. So, you see there's an upper city, middle city, and lower city. The quarters are Dura, which is over this way, and then Tavik's Landing over here, Memphis Plateau right here, Central Plateau, and North Ridge up here. So, most of this was taking place in the high walls, which if I remember correctly, whatever the high walls are. The high walls take place, or is a district in Lower Tavik's Landing. So whenever you guys went to go speak to Cole, you guys went all the way down to Lower Tavik's Landing. But you started out in the on the, what was it called? The dock, the airship dock, which was actually in Upper Central Plateau. So you guys crossed a great distance actually to get there. It takes about 30 minutes to go through each ward. So, like Upper Central Plateau, it takes about 30 minutes to go through there. Or Lower Central Plateau, 30 minutes to go through there. And it takes double that time to go through anywhere in Tavik's Landing or Dura, because those two are bigger than the others. So anyway, so just to give you an idea about how travel works. The other thing to keep in mind, each part of the city. I was going to read. So, at the hub of each of these quarters, right? So each of the 5 quarters is a cluster of enormous core towers. A web of bridges and platforms connects many of these vast spires, and smaller turrets sprout off from the edges of the core towers. The district of the Skyway, which is that part at the top of the map, the Skyway floats above the highest towers, while the tunnels of the cogs stretch out below the lower city. In between those extremes, each of the quarters is divided up into an upper ward, a middle ward, and a lower ward, Each ward is made up of a number of districts, so the location of a place in Sharn can be expressed with a combination of a ward name and a district name. And then, of course, if you guys wanted to, you could look up through the rest of Chapter 3 to get information about each of the various places. But anyway, so this is the city that you guys are in. You probably met up back with Sergeant Villeroy somewhere in, I would imagine, middle Central Plateau, because that's sort of like the middle, like average everyday person kind of place. But you're going to be headed to Mithril Tower, which is in upper Central Plateau. So you guys will have to go up. So just keep in mind as we're going through that Sharn is the city of towers, and as you go into these upper places, you're on towers. And there are bridges, and falling is a very real threat. And there's a book in the table for what happens if you fall, and some of them are not good. You could die.
Well,
Because it's a big city. Lots of falling can happen.
Why do I feel like someone's gonna get pushed at some point?
It might happen. We'll find out.
Seems like very poor city planning.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is that they didn't really have room to build out, so they started building up, and then they just kept building up.
And then they just didn't stop.
And up. I mean, this is the biggest city in the whole world of Eberron, so. All right.
Oh, rip you.
Oh no, we lost AU.
No.
AU, we miss you already.
Oh, why does that keep happening?
I don't know.
Are you getting like auto disconnected?
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe it's a server issue?
Yeah, maybe we can let's figure it out after the session.
Yeah.
So, you guys are ready to go. You're headed towards Alden's estate, which is known as the Unicorn Estate. It's in the Mithril Tower district of Upper Central Plateau. So, how are you guys going to go about it? You're just going to leg it?
So this is just after we did our shopping stuff?
Are we still in the shopping center?
I mean, technically, but I was under the impression we had finished shopping.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I thought we were too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is there anyone where it seems like we could gather information about the fastest way?
So you guys would know that the fastest way is typically going to be flight. Flying is the fastest way to get around Sharn because obviously it's a very vertical city. Let's see if I can find.
Everyone! Black thinks that maybe we go back to the dock and find someone to fly us up.
So going back to the dock, you would have to go back up, which is where you're going anyway. So that actually wouldn't be any faster. But you can get there are.
Are there blimp taxis?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I thought there was something like that.
There are. Let's see. There are
Sadly,
a
I left
system
off.
of carriages for hire. You can take a carriage that will cut travel time in half for 2 copper pieces per ward traveled. Flight would be the fastest way to get around, cutting travel time down to 1/6 the walking pace, so 5 minutes per ward. And it's also more expensive at 2 silver pieces per ward. The most common form of aerial transport is the sky coach, but many flying mounts, including hippogriffs, griffins, pteranodons,
I say we take the sky
and
coach.
giant owls.
Ooh.
So a sky coach, you could probably pay for all of you and fit in the sky coach.
I say we take the sky coach. Probably the cheapest and the fastest.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I can cover it considering I already have some gold that's been split.
I could cover it as well.
Oh, are we splitting? Or...
Well, you can just
It's
cover
2
it.
silver
We can...
pieces, so
It's 2 silver.
Yeah, we'll just it's easier just for one person to do it.
Alright, I'll
Easy
take
math.
Oh, okay. Okay.
all right. So you guys go ahead and book passage with one of the sky coaches, and it flies you up to the upper Central Plateau. and you guys head towards the Mithril Tower district. And many of the grand homes in Mithril Tower are true to the district's name, boasting Mithril filigree. The Sharn Watch seems to be everywhere in this neighborhood, full of busy scions, climbing into sky coaches, hosting opulent parties, and showing off their latest purchases at all the hours of the day. Unicorn's estate has a grand unicorn statue and unicorn-shaped topiaries adorning the yard beyond an open wrought iron gate. Flanking this gate are 2 guards and House Orion library. Each wears a beautiful helm shaped like the head of a unicorn. The magnificent marble home is clearly owned by one of the city's wealthiest dragonmark families. Seated on a patio couch are 2 figures engaged in quiet conversation. A haggard man in his late 30s and an attentive Kalishtar who holds a rose-colored crystal in his hands. 2 war guards dressed like the ones at the gates stand nearby.
Excuse me.
Are you directing that to the guards?
Yeah, to the guards, yeah.
What can we do for you?
We're here to see Alden, about some transportation issues. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. He's right inside. You can head over to the patio.
Yep. I head on over to the patio.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll
Let's follow.
So,
Also, has it been an hour since we left the shopping district?
no, it would have been. I mean, it wouldn't have
Okay.
taken you guys very long to get here.
So, just forewarning, guys, I'm still currently T-posing.
Okay.
forgot about that.
Did you want to wait until that's done?
I mean, I can still walk.
Okay, fair enough.
Just forewarning, anytime I'm walking through a door, I'm just gonna sort of like shimmy.
Is there any kind of like dominant race in the area? Like
Me at the moment.
No, I mean, so the city of Sharn, I think humans are the most
Okay.
the
Yeah,
highest
I think that's what I read
I just
too,
didn't know
yeah.
if like the upper class was consisted of like one more so than others, or
No, I would say the demographics of the town carry over into even like the upper class area, but
Alright.
there's probably more humans than not.
sounds good.
So yeah.
I'm just gonna
So
edit.
as you guys enter the unicorn estate,
Can I do something before we enter?
sure,
Can Black go talk to this person with this crystal?
he's inside the estate on the path.
All right, well then never mind. We're going to the state, baby.
Okay. So as you guys enter the estate, a unicorn appears as if out of nowhere and very loudly makes a loud braying sound. And then
You
shortly
say
afterwards-
praying?
Braying, like a horse.
Braying,
like
like
how
Okay,
a horse
I thought you
brays.
said pray. I was like, huh. Interesting.
Pray,
Pray.
loud
Yeah.
praying
Pray.
sound.
And so he does that, and like immediately the guards on the inside look over at you guys, and you see Alden and the person he's talking to kind of like lift their eyes up, but they go back to what they're talking about.
I have a question before we start.
Yes.
Were we supposed to level up?
No.
Okay, cool.
I was about to, I've mentioned it.
You guys are level hungry already.
No,
Of
well,
course.
like we ended my other D&D campaign like right at with a level up, and so
Oh, okay.
I had this thought in my mind like, was I supposed to level up my character in between
No,
sessions?
no. You were not supposed to level. All right. So, the guards clearly see you, and you were told to head towards the patio, which is where they're standing, because they're standing close to what you assume to be Alden. So you guys can head over there.
Yep. Head on over.
Yep.
Sweet.
Okay.
I'll follow alongside him.
Black is going to be hiding behind Man, what is your name? I always forget it.
Blaine.
Oh, Blaine.
Blaine. Yeah.
Blaine.
Just write that down somewhere.
That's probably a good thing to write down. Your fellow players' names.
Yeah.
Black is basically going to be like hiding behind Blaine, like waddling behind him.
Could I arcane or make any sort of check to see if I notice anything out of the ordinary with that unicorn?
Yeah, go for it. Make an Arcana check.
Okay. Arcana, so I have +4. Let me roll d20. I got a 9.
You're guessing that there's some sort of illusory magic going on, but beyond that, you have no idea.
Yeah. I guess I just stare at it for a moment, then follow with the rest towards the patio.
Yeah, it disappears quite quickly after it, makes noise, basically.
Oh.
So
It's kind of basically announcing our presence. That's what my assumption is. Yeah.
That's a good assumption. So yeah, you guys go up and you quickly notice that the human male who's on the patio looks a bit on edge. Not like he's necessarily scared, but he's maybe worried. Is a better descriptor.
Are
He's
either
not necessarily bothered by you guys, but he definitely looks on edge.
Are either one of you Alden Diorine?
The human speaks up. Yeah, that's me. Is there something I could do for you?
Yes, there's a transportation issue I would like to discuss with you in private. A friend of mine sent me. It was, I'm trying to remember her name. A friend of mine, Cole, sent me. And, because Cole's the one that told us about it, right?
Yeah, he,
Yeah.
So with that, he kind of, like, his head sinks into his hands, and he kind of, like, grumbles really loudly and goes, what do you want? Anything that you want to say, you could say in front of my servant or my guards, I promise.
We're here to help.
Okay, well, that's wonderful. What do you know about the situation?
That, hang on, let me make sure I get my notes right. That your son was kidnapped.
Okay. Is that about all you know about it?
And that someone died recently. Looking for shards.
Well, I don't know about anyone dying, but yes, what you've heard is true. My son was kidnapped. He was abducted almost a month ago. I tucked him in one night, and then in the morning, he was gone. In his place, there had been a message left. I met up with the person who left that message. Turned out to be a rather large half-ogre. And she told me that she needed expendable labor and easy transit of the labor and goods. She told me that if I complied, my son Caden would be returned unharmed whenever she was done with her business. She then threatened me.
Can you slow down real quick?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, Goblin, what can I do for you?
My name's Black. Nice to meet you, sir. What was this ogre's name?
The name that she gave me was simply Gara. She told me that if I backed out of the deal, she would visit horrors upon Caden that would make the mockery sick.
Wait, can you say that again?
She said that if I backed out of this arrangement and stopped helping her, that she would visit horrors upon Caden that would make the mockery sick.
I have another question.
So as he's explaining all that to you guys, he's like obviously becoming more and more distraught, and he's basically broken down, sobbing at this point.
Okay.
And at that point, he kind of like he starts to get up and head towards his house. And while you guys are kind of like, oh, that was abrupt, the Kalishtar who's there speaks to you all telepathically and says, I have no doubt that Caden will die, regardless of Alden's actions. Please, save Caden and return him to his father. House Orion would owe you a great debt, and you see how broken the man is. There is an enclosed lift 5 buildings north of this estate. Look for the Medusa inside, make sure you're alone, as this lift will take you down to the dig site, and hopefully, Caden.
I'm just gonna shout over to O'Brien. I don't think I said that right, but
Orion.
Orion.
I just shout. I swear on the Traveler, we will find your son and return him to you.
Yeah, he's pretty broken up right now.
I mean,
so
yeah.
Black's gonna be thinking this, not saying it.
Hello, man in my head.
yeah, there's no obvious response.
Is that man that did that around us?
Yeah. The servant, the Kalashtar, stays outside with you guys. He didn't
All right.
go inside.
Black's gonna go up, and then he's gonna look up at him, and he's gonna go,
And he kind of like bends down.
Hello, sir.
Yes, how can I help you, Goblin?
Is there any way that Black could get a hold of whatever message was sent? I don't know if it was on a paper or written down.
I'm not sure that we kept that piece of paper. We didn't really want to leave a paper trail of what's going on, if you understand.
Would you know of a place that you maybe threw it out if you did?
Well, it happened a month ago, so no.
and then Black's gonna like waddle back to the group.
What trouble were you getting into now, Black?
Black would like to see this message that was sent, but Black was told that no message was to be found.
Interesting. I assume they've just discarded it for personal reasons.
I assume the same.
That spoke in our head did say that all of these events occurred about a month ago.
Okay, that is useful. That's what Alden he told you that his son was kidnapped a month ago, so that matches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It all lines up.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we make our way to this lift.
Yeah, all the more reason we should get moving now.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, yes.
Story seemed to check out.
And he said five buildings down?
Yeah, he said 5 buildings.
5 buildings down, yes.
To the Medusa.
Now,
so you guys head in the direction that you were indicated, and you go about 5 buildings down, and you find a lift with an enclosed car, and it has an out of order sign hanging above the nearby button that would open the doors.
could I investigate it?
Sure.
All right. Investigation check. You got a +6 on this one, so fingers crossed. I got a 1.
It looks like a button that connects to something with a sign above it that says out of order.
Wonderful first roll.
You know, I'm normally good with machines, but I'm just not getting anything out of this one.
Can I make an Arcana check on the door?
Sure.
Okay. That is a 9.
Okay. I mean, this is not an unusual lift door by any means. Many of the lifts are enclosed and have doors like this. There's certainly magic involved, but you know, it's magic in Eberron, so it's a bit different from standard just magic. Yeah, it's hard to say.
I'm gonna step into the lift or open the door, one of the two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adventurers,
Yes, Black.
can you all see in the night?
I mean,
Yes, quite well.
Perfect.
I actually don't know.
Quite well, actually.
Don't think Warforged can.
don't
Actually.
How about you, Master?
Sadly, I cannot, but I can make something glow. so I should be all right.
Immediately, Black is gonna like light a candle out of his bag and like put it on his head.
Well thought, Black. Always a step ahead, I see.
So you kind of try to push or like pull on the doors because they're doors that kind of close like this. So you're trying to pull them apart, and you feel a lot of resistance. So it's not opening super easily.
How about we all work together to try to open
Well,
it?
well, before we go around breaking the lift, let's has anyone tried just pushing the button yet?
I didn't know there was a button.
Yeah, I said that there
No,
was.
I didn't know there was a
investigation
button.
revealed there is indeed a button.
Yeah, I didn't hear
I'm
that. Yeah.
gonna push the button.
I was.
Oh wait, okay. Like, go ahead.
I don't know unless you want to call it that as he's pushing the button, Black's gonna go no.
All right. Well, sadly, he pushes the button anyway,
Oh no.
and the doors on the lift spring open.
Oh.
And the double doors on the enclosed lift car open to reveal the inside of a 15-foot cube made of stone with etchings of unicorn patterns covering its walls.
Huh.
A magic orb in the ceiling illuminates the lift. Two young adults, a shifter and a well-dressed human, talk nose to nose, cradling each other's faces in a corner of the elevator, absorbed fully in each other and taking no notice of you.
Bruh.
Black is gonna hide behind Blaine, and he's gonna be trying to peek by his feet, by his legs.
I'm gonna walk in and kind of give him that elevator nod, and then just turn, ready for my stop, or head down to the dig site.
Wait.
So
Are they wearing like robes or anything?
I mean, they're wearing normal clothes.
Yeah.
As we're in the elevator, can Black like tug on one of their shirts?
Oh no.
Okay, well, so as you guys walk in, and they kind of finally, one of them kind of notices you and kind of nods to her companion, and the other one kind of turns around and she goes, "Excuse me, this is out of order. I don't know if you noticed that or not. I don't know what you're expecting from it, but it's not going to go anywhere."
Sorry
see.
for the intrusion.
Can I? Can I make a perception check to see if they're lying?
It would be an
That would be
insight
an
check.
insight check.
Oh, an insight check. Can I make an insight check?
You absolutely can.
I think it would have been the same roll anyway.
Depends if he has
Yeah, it would depend on proficiency, but yeah.
proficiency in one or the other.
It with my plus, it is a 18.
18? Okay. So your insight check reveals to you that they're not lying. These two certainly believe that this is an out of order lift, but they seem to have a vested interest in getting you to leave.
Man, I wonder why. Well, perhaps would you know any other lifts similar to this one?
Nope. This is really the only one we know.
I have a question. If it's out of order, then why are you in here?
I think it's kind of obvious.
We're just having a conversation in private. Why not go to a room?
We didn't figure anyone would come barging into an out of order lift.
I didn't think anyone would be in an out of order lift.
Why are you coming to an out of order lift?
I don't know. Why am I coming to an out of order lift? We're obviously trying to be so secretive. Why don't we just use it and go upon our ways?
There's nothing for you to do in here.
I just
can Black try to he's gonna try to deceive the two people by telling them that we are the lift repairmen.
Okay.
And that they need to leave for just a little while we repair it so that it's operational.
Okay, go for it.
With my added plus, it's 22.
Okay. So you notice that one of them appears to be like a noble, and the other one looks a little more common folk-y. And the common folk person, she grabs her friend's hand and goes, "Okay, come on, let's just get out of here. We'll find somewhere else." And the noble one's like, very, very disdainful of you guys, but they leave.
I feel like that's gonna bite us in the ass later.
Who cares?
Did I do good? Did I do good?
Yes, you did.
You did an
Wonderful,
excellent
Black
job at
Black.
diffusing the situation, Blick Blick.
This
Oh,
is-
thank you. Thank
this
you,
is,
Master.
If this
So,
lip ends up not going anywhere, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Can Black try to go up to Blaine? I don't know if I'll have to roll for this. Can Black go up to Blaine and try to get Blaine to pet him?
All right,
Like-
you can do that. So you go up to Blaine and you try to get him to play you.
Or like,
Yeah, how are you doing it? Explain how you're doing it, though.
Can Black just like put his hand over his head and kind of just like fake pet himself?
Okay, so Blaine, you see
wouldn't
Black
put up
doing
a-
that.
Blaine wouldn't put up a resistance to it and then just sort of go along with it after a bit.
All right, sounds good.
Well done.
All right, so we're just gonna stop with that. So as soon as you guys go, like you all get inside the lift, and you're no longer focused on the two people who were in there. You quickly notice that amidst all of the unicorns, there is a Medusa head that has been engraved.
Huh. Could that
Who's
be?
head on me like I'm Illuminati?
What?
What?
Anyway, you notice a Medusa head.
I believe. Could that be the Medusa head where the Kalashtar was referring to?
It must be. I touch it.
What?
Good.
Okay.
Good.
I touch it as if it's a button.
It's an engraving on a wall. It's not really a button.
Huh.
Okay.
Can I knowledge Arcana to see if this seems familiar to me?
Yeah, same.
You can, but I'll just tell you, Arcana-wise, the Medusa head doesn't seem notable at all.
Oh, okay. So would like an investigation in general be a better route for that?
That would be a better roll, yes.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go. No, don't give me a 1 this time. I got an 18 plus 6, so 24.
So you quickly recognize that this the Medusa head is actually a like a panel on the wall that you could try to open up. Maybe if you could get something to pry in there, but it's hiding something.
Mhm.
Uh.
Wait, I actually have something for this. I
You
tell
could
the
use like a dagger or something like that
Well,
if you wanted to.
even
I have a
better.
dagger.
Oh, that works.
Oh, Black has something that can open.
Well, go
So yeah,
ahead.
I
Black
informed the
Black.
group that we need something to pry it open.
Black can try.
Have at it, Black Black.
What should I roll?
Oh,
You don't have
wait.
to roll. It's you.
It's
your
just
dagger
role play, yeah.
in between the pieces, and you kind of pry up this panel, and behind the panel, you guys find several wires connecting that go from various parts of the car and are connected into a small Eberron dragon shard.
Black's gonna turn
Eddie.
around to the group and go, Black no good at this.
Each wire is connected to an individual pin-sized hole in the dragon shard.
Oh. Okay.
So anyone who all of you is proficient in Arcana skill?
Not
Me.
I
You?
think I
Yeah.
am. Nope, I'm not.
Okay. So you would know, Robin. You would know that the dragon shard is more than likely what controls the movement of the lift.
And moving those wires to their respective pins would control where it goes.
Several of them are already connected. You would know that.
So I would just connect the ones that, you know what I mean? Like connect
Yeah, you
them
want to
to
go
each
ahead and
yeah.
roll an Arcana check for me?
Yeah.
Or investigation if you prefer. But
I'll roll Arcana. That's 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24.
You quickly find that there is a loose wire, and you attach that wire to the dragon shard, and it starts to descend.
I think I got it.
Huh.
Wait,
Out of
what is
order.
going up?
Oh, maybe those people will believe that we were lift repairs.
Perhaps Black. Although we would be the strangest lift repair crew I've seen in a while.
But an effective one.
Yes, agreed.
You should see my father. Oh, my father repaired lifts all the time.
Oh, did he?
No, no. My
Boss
father
sort of
died
just-
at war.
Oh God. Boss just sort of rolls his eyes like, of course he did. I have been duped by the mischievous Black.
Raven just makes a very loud, audible sigh as it slowly descends.
All right. So the lift seems to descend forever into the belly of Sharn. Several minutes pass and the lift rattles and shakes as if passing into some place it was not meant to go. The rumbling builds to a violent peak, and then the lift stops and its doors open.
Oh, those are wonderful noises to hear.
By the lift's interior light, you can see into a vast, unlit cavern strewn with broken stonework from ancient buildings as far as you can see in every direction. The air is stale and filled with dust and the scent of decay. These are the ruins of the cities atop which Sharn is built. Ahead of you yawns a 50-foot diameter, 10-foot deep pit that seems to have been intentionally dug. You hear the soft sobs of a young child coming from a wooden shed on the far side of the pit.
I'm heading towards that
Do you
kid.
both hear that?
I just,
do you
yeah,
both hear
yeah.
that?
Well, if there's a pit, is there like a way around it?
Everyone, I think we should take our time and look around.
So it's a 50-foot diameter, 10-foot deep pit.
Oh, wait,
And the kid's on the other side of the pit or in the pit?
On the other side of the pit, there's like
And there's no way to like walk around the pit?
no, you could. I mean, this is a big like open area. There are like ruins of buildings all around, but this pit isn't necessarily like enclosed.
Well,
or
first,
blocked
I'm
off.
gonna like begin heading that way, and as like I'm heading that way, I'm gonna look around for like just check out my surroundings.
Can I?
Okay.
Can I use,
Are you wanting to make a perception check with that?
Yeah.
Can I use my divine sense after he does that?
Yeah, absolutely. You want to remind me what Divine Sense does?
That's a
It's
15.
just- Yeah,
Okay.
I'll read the official description.
It's like a 60-foot radius of like
Yeah,
undead and
60
stuff,
foot-
right?
60 feet radius. I detect anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead that is not behind total cover.
So it's Celestial, Fiend, and Undead.
Yes. Or anything by the Hallow spell.
Can Black use disguise self? And
Sure.
he's going to try to disguise himself as an ogre or half ogre, whatever.
If I remember correctly, does Disguise Self let you change your size?
I don't think you can
No.
change your class.
I can-
You could change your height like within your class, I believe.
Okay. So
Yeah.
a half ogre is going to be much larger than you. Because you're what? You're small, right?
Yeah.
So a half ogre is large. So that's 2 size classes above yours.
I am going to follow his lead as well. Use my
Yeah, if
changeling
you follow
um,
me, I also have like Devil's Sight, so I can see pretty fucking far.
I'm going to just turn into something a little more devilish, like half orc, I guess, would work. So that's not above my size class.
Well, you said it was dark.
Yeah, it's definitely dark down here.
Can you, those of you that don't have dark vision, can you guys see?
There is a candle on top of Black's head, so everyone can see you.
Can I still use disguise self?
Sure.
And so I'm going to try to make myself like a little bit taller and make myself maybe look like a dwarf. Is that still the same class size?
A dwarf
so.
a dwarf counts as medium.
Oh, a dwarf counts as
He would be able to do gnome, I believe, and a halfling.
Are
Can I
there
do
any? Oh, sorry.
a halfling and make my clothes look like the clothes like with like the unicorn insignia and stuff like that.
The Orion insignia or the unicorn
Yeah.
one? Because they're different. The unicorn one was specifically for Alden's estate, whereas Orion has its own like insignia and library.
I'll do the Orion one.
Okay. Yeah. We definitely do that. Okay. So you were trying to look around the room, see if you could see any, or look around the area, see if you
Yes.
could see anything. You rolled 15. Nothing jumps out to you. That you don't notice anything.
Do I see
offhand.
any rocks around the ground?
What do you like? Are you looking for like large rocks, small rocks? What kind of
Just like a
rocks are you looking for?
little rock that I could hold.
Like
Yeah,
the
there's lots of
castle right now?
rubble. There's like lots of rubble and stuff because there are collapsed buildings all around.
Alright.
This is Old Sharn, is technically what it's called. So it's like I said, there are ruins of cities from hundreds and hundreds of years ago that Sharn is built on top of.
Okay.
So there's lots of stuff all around.
Did my
So-
divine sense pick up anything?
Oh yeah.
It did not.
Okay.
Did anyone else look around the room trying to see if there was anything there?
Can
I'm-
Black
Sure.
do
Go ahead and roll
is it an
perception.
investigation? Perception?
Roll perception.
That's the wrong one.
In fact, I'll have all of you roll perception. In fact, so just
Okay.
each one of you.
All right, I
Got
rolled
me.
a 16.
I rolled a 7.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna look for a small rock.
Did you roll your did you roll perception?
Yeah, I got an 8.
You got an 8. Okay. Yeah, you quickly found a small one. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys don't notice anything unusual. You do kind of like as you're looking around, you notice that there are some warforged who are like chained together on the pit floor.
Huh.
And there's a dead warforged, like a corpse, down at the bottom of the pit.
Okay, well that's all that I was gonna try to figure out.
Would
Are they alive?
The 11 of them that are chained together appear to be alive, though some of them are like damaged and in disrepair.
Got it.
is there one? Can I make like a perception check to see if one looks the healthiest and looks like the most conscious?
They all look conscious.
Can Blackback use detect thoughts
Ooh.
on one
Sure,
of them?
sure.
I don't know if you just want to allow it or not, but that person is supposed to do a wisdom saving throw for detect thoughts.
Also, real question: do robots have thoughts?
I get a sneeze. Hang on.
I can't remember if detect thoughts works on constructs or not.
I think it works for Warforged.
I can
technically,
check.
but
Amazing.
We're gonna find out.
yeah, I don't remember if it's written in the race description whether they are affected. Or
I
not.
think the way I've always handled stuff against Warforged and them as constructs, like if they're like awoken and like they actually can form like sentient thoughts, the way I've always done it is like this normal spells would work on them, like that.
Also, all of my resistances that I'm reading, there's nothing against. Like
Yeah,
thoughts.
it says so. Detect thought says if the creature you choose has an intelligence of 3 or lower, doesn't speak any language, it's unaffected. So if it speaks a language and it has an intelligence above 3, then you can detect its thoughts.
Okay.
So
My other DM ruled that mending could also work as healing on Warforged, which is pretty fun.
Oh yeah, no, that's part of my kit stuff.
Yeah.
interesting.
Anyway.
Well, it's meant for my summon, so I guess I could use it myself.
Yeah, it works on your summon for sure. I don't know if it technically.
Is it safe?
Yeah,
to-
it was a home rule. It was like
Yeah, I've done the same thing best.
Oh.
It's just if you want to
okay,
make that
so-
for you.
Detect thought says you initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what is most on its mind in that moment. As an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper into the same creature's mind. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, if any, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind, such as something it worries over, loves, or hates. If it succeeds, the spell ends. So you get to do that on a creature that you choose. And initially, 1, the creature doesn't know about it, and 2, all you get is the surface thoughts. So yeah. So you pick one of them, and its most immediate thoughts seems that it's scared, and it wants to get out and leave, and it's worried. It's worried about some like Dask is what it's worried about. So if you remember correctly, Dask is who sent the or who seems to be
Sent the
running this
assassins.
whole operation,
Right.
sent the assassins, things like
Yeah.
that. So, but beyond that, you don't get much more because those are just surface level thoughts.
I guess since I'm also a Warforged and like am I able to see them from this distance?
Yeah, you guys can see them.
Okay.
It's not like they're hiding or anything. They're just chained together in the middle of the pit.
I guess I just sort of. Actually, I try to observe the surrounding. Is there a way to get down there safely, or is it just like a
Yeah.
steep drop?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the drop's not. It's it's a 10-foot. It's 10 feet down, but it's not like it's like a sheer cliff face or anything. And even if it was 10 feet's not that far. So
I'm
it would
going
be
towards
totally
that shed where the kid's at.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Raven.
Is anyone here able to communicate with someone without like being very loud?
I mean, I can.
I can whisper.
Can Black then ask the Warforge that he is detecting thoughts? What happened?
Okay, you're gonna have to go down into the pit to talk to him, or you're gonna have to shout.
I mean, I'm just sort of walking down towards them now.
All right, I'm gonna go with Lane.
Okay. So 2 of you are going around the edge, and the other 2 of you are going down into the pit. So everyone, go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Oh, damn it.
And y'all are
God.
surprised, so have fun with that.
God damn it.
It's a 21.
Okay.
It's the first natural 20 of the night.
Nice.
I got
I
a 4.
also got a nat 20.
Oh wow.
It is mine's 23.
I got an 8 again.
Robin, you want to remind me real quick how to spell your name?
Ravin.
And you got a what?
I got a 21. Bosk, you cut out.
Nope. I got an 8.
8. Okay. Black.
I got a 23.
Oh my goodness.
How is everyone else so good at initiative?
Mine is a +3. It's not.
So you roll a 20?
Yeah, I don't know.
We
if you heard
both
me,
rolled nat
but,
20s.
Oh,
Rogue
nice.
said he rolled a nat 20, and I was like, damn, I rolled one too.
Blaine.
Me?
Yep.
Yeah.
What's your initiative?
Oh, I had an 8.
Okay. Bosk and Blaine, what are your guys' initiative modifiers?
4.
4?
2.
Okay. So
Well, I
Bosk
guess
goes first
it's
then.
technically 10, but yeah.
I'm
Oh.
not last.
Well,
Wait,
no,
wait.
8 plus 2 would equal 10, right?
Oh, god
Oh,
damn it.
okay. Then yes, you are last. Sorry, Bosk.
Yeah, when I roll, I just automatically add that number. Yeah.
Bosk is still running back when you're with Cole.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So several goblins in and these goblins look a little more prepared than maybe other goblins you've run into before. They're all wearing chain shirts. They're gonna jump out, and 2 of them are gonna jump out by Raven and Bosk. Sorry. and the other two are going to jump out by Blaine and Black Flag, and they are going to attack you guys. One for each of you.
Okay.
So there's
Well,
4
thank
in total.
Yep, there are 4 in total.
Well, luckily.
What's
we
the
have one-
distance between me and Bosk to Blaine and Black Lake?
So I would say that Blaine and Black have probably made it like 10 feet into the 50-foot diameter pit.
Okay.
Whenever they got attacked, and you guys probably, like, say you started right here, you probably like worked your way around a good 15 feet. So
Okay.
there's 20-ish feet probably between you guys.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
2 split.
No, you're not too terribly split. And the goblins jump out pretty close to you. So they each have a scimitar, and they're both going to make 2 attacks against each.
Both gonna make 2. Wow, that's a lot of attacks.
Isn't it though? You guys are level 4 characters. Come on.
No, that's
Should
fine.
be okay.
It's not hard at all.
Wait, has it been an hour yet?
Yeah, it's probably been an hour now. You guys.
Oh, okay.
He's no longer T-posing.
Well, no,
That would've
because
been-
the thing with Warforged, the reason why I was doing that, if I put on new armor, I have to take an hour for it to adjust. So I can't do any, like, attacking action during that.
All right. Black. Does an 11 hit you?
No.
Does a 18 hit you?
Yes. That is a very different number.
All right. So the goblin makes a swipe at you with its scimitar and misses widely, and then it makes a second swipe with its scimitar, and this time it strikes true for 8 points of damage.
8 fucking points. What the fuck? Are these goblins on steroids?
God.
8, that's nothing.
I got 31 hit points.
That is
fine.
one
All
less
right.
than I have.
Are you
Robin.
supposed to be a tanky character?
Yeah.
Wait, I have 27.
What is going on with my team?
I have 39.
Oh, thank God.
Why does the warlock have the highest hit points of all of us?
That's a
Because
good
I
question. We might have to
rolled.
look at your guys'
Because remember, I rolled.
Oh, that's
I
true.
rolled my
I
HP.
I rolled 2.
I remember I rolled, what is it? I rolled like 2
So,
highest
Boss.
rolls that you could make.
Yeah.
But you started with your the maximum amount, right?
Correct.
And then added your Constitution modifier.
Correct.
Okay,
So-
and then you added your Constitution modifier to what you rolled each level, right?
Yeah, I only have a +1 to con.
Oh, well, that's gonna be part of it then, because
Yeah.
that's
And I have a +3.
so
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
getting an extra plus 8 then from just that. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because what'd you say? How
Anyway.
much did you have?
I have 32.
Okay, and he's at what 38 or something like that.
I'm at 39.
39. So you technically rolled higher than him. He just had a bigger Constitution bonus. So
Yeah.
con
Oh, well.
con is important. That's okay. Okay. So does a 22 hit you, Robin?
Nah.
What? Sorry?
Does a
22?
22 hit you?
Yes, it does.
And what
Actually,
about-
as it hits me, I would like to cast Hellish Rebuke as it hits me, because I can cast it as a reaction.
sounds good. Real quick though, does a 6 hit you?
A 6 does not hit me.
So he strikes at you twice. The first one hits, the second one misses, and he does 3 points of damage.
Where's those 3 points of damage when they're fucking hitting over at
Okay.
Black?
And when he cast it, I basically, as he hits me, I point my finger at him, and you see him just momentarily be surrounded by like these hellish flames. And I need
makes
him to make dexterity saving throw, and he
No.
needs to make a 15.
Okay, so it's full damage on a fail and half damage on a success, right?
Yes.
Okay, roll your damage for me.
Hang on, I need another D10.
Oh,
It does a lot of damage. Hellish Rebuke is good stuff.
and here I thought I had a funny meme attack ready to go. Which is probably just I actually have this
Count.
dice.
$21.
21. All right, very nice.
21.
So you see as you do that to him, he kind of like jumps back a bit, but he still gets caught by most of the flames. And he's looking like he's on a little bit shell shocked from that. That hurt him a lot more than he was expecting, I think. But he's still standing. Next up is going to be the goblin attacking Mr. Blaine.
Oh, God.
Blaine, does a 9 hit you?
Nope.
Does a 10 hit you?
Nope.
All right. So this goblin takes 2 slashes at you with his scimitar and completely misses like a fool.
Yay.
And the last one is attacking Bosk. Bosk, does a 23 hit you?
Yeah.
And does an 11 hit you?
That does not.
All right. So the 23 is going to hit you. So he hits you on his first swing and then misses on his second. The first swing hits you for 6 points of damage.
Alright, that's not bad.
Yeah. Okay. So that was the surprise round. Next up is Black.
Oh, Black goes first. If I want to do an investigation, would that take up my action?
I'm pretty sure it does, because if you look at actions on your like action page, it says what you can do in actions in combat.
Yeah, so I would say that would take your turn. 'Cause investigating, you're kind of going around looking at things, trying to figure out stuff. You're gonna be solely
What about-
focused on that for that 6 seconds.
Well, I have a question. This might be under like passive perception or something. Would Black be able to recognize any like goblin insignia that the goblins have on them?
Roll a history check.
Would this take up my action?
No,
Okay.
because history is about your knowledge. Like investigation is you're actually doing something.
Yeah, fair.
It is a 19.
You recognize that they're Dask soldiers. Well, soldiers. I mean, Dask is like a criminal organization, so it's they're Dask hitmen basically.
Okay. So I'm guessing the one of the goblins is 5 feet away from me.
Yep. I mean, the goblins all came up and attacked you guys with scimitars, so they're right next to you guys.
Okay. Can you dual wield daggers?
So you can. It takes your bonus action to attack the second time, and when you attack the second time, you don't get to add proficiency bonus to the attack.
Well, this also might be if you have the feat. I don't know how that works.
The
Do you have
feat
to have the
allows
feat to
you
do that?
Add proficiency. The
Oh,
feat just
okay.
allows
That's
you to
all
add
it is? Okay.
proficiency.
Oh.
So if you go to the combat section in the book, I mean it's not super important right now.
No, I believe you. I couldn't remember.
So can
It's in there.
Can I take both of my daggers and kind of try to attack the
Yeah,
goblin?
absolutely. So the first one you get to add your proficiency bonus to the attack. But the second one you just
And
make
it'd
the
be
raw attack.
dexterity, correct? Because it's a finesse weapon.
Yes. So it's Dex plus proficiency plus what you roll for the attack, and it's Dex plus.
It
what you roll for the
also
damage.
should say like what you add to it on your dagger if you look at your actions.
That is correct.
It says +2 for piercing, so would I add that as well?
That's for your.
That's
damage.
for damage,
Yeah.
not to the actual roll to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first hit is a 23,
Okay, that hits.
and the second one is a 19.
That also hits.
Okay. So I need to roll a d4.
And you add +2 to your d4 both times. While you roll those real quick, I'm gonna go turn on my other light because it looks really dark.
All right.
I don't think this dice set came with a d4.
D4, it looks like this. It looks like a little like
triangle.
caltrop.
So I have this triangle right here.
That's a D4.
That's a D4.
Yep, these four. Yep.
It says 1, 2.
Or wait.
It has multiple numbers.
Oh,
on
that's
each
a
side.
D8. We were just looking at it from.
Yeah,
the
well, you're looking at it from the wrong angle.
All right. Well, I don't
Interesting.
have another triangle like this, so I guess I don't have a d4. I have this, but it's a d6.
You could roll a D8.
That's not a
and then
D6.
Divide it by 2.
This is a
That
D8.
works. Yeah.
Um,
D8 divided by
So
2.
your die set didn't come with a pyramid?
It should have.
it
It
came
should
with
be.
this pyramid, but I don't know if you could see it, but it has multiple numbers on each side.
Oh, that's a D4.
Yeah,
That's
the-
a
Oh, that is
D4.
a D4.
So
What?
the top number, whenever you roll it, one of those numbers is going to be pointing up. That number
Okay.
is the number that you roll.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
So is it just the side that's facing me?
No,
It's
it should be the
same.
side. It
So
should
at
be.
the
Oh,
point,
okay.
at the
Okay.
point, there's going to
Yep,
be
yeah.
the same number on each side.
Okay.
Some of them are at the base. Some of them are at the top. It depends on how it's oriented.
But the one he just showed us is at the top.
Yeah.
So the first attack does 9 damage.
Okay. How? Because it's a
I rolled a
D4
3.
plus 2.
I rolled a 3 plus 2 for piercing plus 4 for my dex modifier.
You don't add dex to the attack.
Okay.
Do you?
So then it.
Wait, is it to the attack roll?
Yeah,
No.
it was my attack roll.
Oh.
Why are you
what-
seeing plus 2 for piercing?
It says that on my damage. I don't really know. It says
Let me-
1 d4 plus 2 for piercing.
Hold on, let me
That's-
look at
yeah,
your
that's the
character
damage.
sheet.
If
Yeah,
that's only
me
the
look at
damage, the
your
first one would
character
be
sheet.
5.
Hold on. Okay. Can't wait. I should have had you guys' characters pulled up.
What are you attacking with, Dick?
It's a dagger.
Okay, so 1d4 plus plus proficiency plus.
So your dexterity bonus is plus 2, Thick. I don't know why you're seeing plus 4.
I keep looking at the saving throws.
That explains it.
In your
So, yeah,
actions on your right, it says what your hit DC is, and the bonus you get, and the damage bonus you get.
So when you rolled the hit, did you add plus 4 or did you add something else?
I added plus 4.
Okay. Well, that's good because it's your dexterity bonus plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
So it's a d20 plus 4 to hit with the dagger, and then it's a d4 plus 2 for damage.
All right. So then my first damage would be 5.
Okay.
'Cause I rolled a 3.
Okay.
And then my next one would be 6 damage.
Oh my goodness! All right. That's some good damage. All right. This goblin is looking quite stabbed.
Nice and stabbed.
Very, very stabbed.
Very stabbed. All right. Next up is Robin.
All right, Eldritch Blast.
All right. The one attacking you.
Yeah, the one that I've already attacked. Yeah.
Go for it.
No, just blast.
It's a 24.
24 hits. Roll your damage.
For the is
Every time I hear Eldritch Blast, I just think of Ness and Smash, like with the PK5 spam.
13 damage.
Eldritch blast. Eldritch blast.
13 damage. All right, you hammer this thing with your Eldritch Blast, and the blast ends up going just like clean through the goblin, and it falls to the ground.
Okay.
So you ripped a new hole into this goblin.
See if I got
Alright,
any
next up.
bonus action stuff. Maybe I can do.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
I don't actually. I can't do anything right now with the
Okay.
for bonus, so I'm good.
You could move if you wanted to.
Where can I move to? Can I like would I be able to move to kind of like aid Blaine and Blick Blick?
You could. You'd have to go down to the pit to do that.
Can I not like look over the pit and cast?
You could do that. Yeah, I thought
That-
you meant like
that's-
you wanted to move closer to them.
No. That's kind of what I want to do to aid them.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. So next up is the goblins. So we've got the one on Black still. He is going to swing with his swords again. Does a 15 hit you, Black Dog?
Yes, it does.
Does a 9 hit you?
No, it does not.
So he's going to do 5 points of damage with his mighty swing. The second goblin would have attacked Mr. Robin, but he is dead. The third goblin is attacking Blaine, and he's going to roll. Does a 10 hit you?
Nope.
Does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
All right. So he's going to take a swing. On his second swing, he's going to manage to swipe you with his scimitar for 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Next up is going to be the last goblin attacking Mr. Bosk.
Yes,
Bosk, does a 21 hit you?
indeed.
Does a 5 hit you?
No.
What's
All
your
right,
AC now, boss? Just out of curiosity.
16.
Okay.
18 with the shield.
All right. So this goblin takes a swing with his scimitar and managed to hit you for a whopping 4 points of damage.
Amazing.
And then he takes a second swing with his scimitar, but this time, like, you know, your blood is kind of like thick on the handle, and it slides right out of his grip and goes flailing off somewhere into the pit.
Oh, was that a nat 1?
It was, yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, that you now have an unarmed goblin standing in front of you.
Understandable.
Can Black see that and go, dumb goblin?
Sure. And then yeah, that was the last goblin, I think. So next up is Blaine.
All right. So I'm gonna take the pebble that I had in hand and use the spell catapult at the one directly in front of me.
Okay.
And it has to make a dex save.
What's it? What's the DC?
14.
All right. What happens on a success and what happens on a fail?
Success, it takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage. Fail, the object strikes the target and stops moving. Yep, that's it. It just pegs them. Doesn't really do anything.
Hold on. Catapult.
Actually, wait. Hold on. The object strikes the target and stops moving. When object strikes something, the object and what it strikes takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
If the object would strike the creature, that creature must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving. When the object strikes something, the object and what it strikes each take 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
So it's still.
So on a failed save, if
It just-
if the creature fails its save, it takes 3d8 damage.
Oh, okay.
If it succeeds its
it
save,
just
it
dodges.
misses.
Yeah.
So roll your damage.
Okay.
It gets hit by the object.
Can't wait for a pebble to decimate him.
7 plus 5 plus 7. So,
That's
I'm
a
looking
lot of
at-
fucking damage.
yeah. So that would be, I want to say, 19 damage from a
Alright.
single pebble.
Holy shit.
So this goblin, like, he falls down on one knee. He's still standing, but he is like mangled, like just completely decimated by
And I
this
want y'all to
one
know the
little
imagery.
pebble.
All you see is just like the finger flick of a pebble.
All right, Bosk, your
Right.
turn.
Oh wait, no, I
Alright,
still have one
so-
more part. Remember,
Oh, god damn it.
Plane.
Oh, right. Okay.
So Plane then does his thing. Hold on. Sorry, I have to tab back to it. Steel Defender. So Plane will lunge at him and do a Force Rend.
Okay.
Standard melee attack. So I'll roll a d20 to see if it hits.
Okay.
+4 to hit. That's a 2. +4,
That's
so 6.
2. So unfortunately, Plane just completely misses. I mean, this goblin's like on one knee, but Plane just ain't aiming very well. So he just totally misses.
Still
Stats,
haven't
like,
worked out the
great
kinks.
cast.
He wasn't expecting the goblin to fall from that one little pebble.
That intellect score of 0 is not doing him well here.
It's true. It's true. All right, Bosk.
All right, so I am going to take this goblin in front of me. This poor little guy. And I think I will, unless there's something else I want to do, but I don't believe so. I'm going to just take my rapier and swing at him.
Okay.
Does a 7 hit?
No, it does not.
Unfortunate.
You like strike with your rapier, but it just kind of like scratches along the edges of the rings on his chainmail.
All right, fair enough. This is awkward.
Anything else?
Oh.
I'm just gonna use my bonus action, I guess, to can I use my bonus action to just take out my shield?
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, he's unarmed in front of me, so it's not like it matters, but
That's true.
It does
Alright.
raise your AC though.
it does.
Let's do that. All right, Black.
Okay. So we have one goblin already dead.
Yep.
One mangle on the ground.
Yep.
And then the one that I attacked.
Yeah, and then there's one that's unarmed as well.
Okay. How far
Literally.
away is the goblin that's unarmed?
He's 20 feet and then 10 feet up the edge of the. So he's a good 20 feet from you, but you've also got a 10-foot gap that you have to climb up in the.
So
in
I
the
probably
midst there.
wouldn't be able to reach him.
No. Plus, you got the one right in front of you and get an attack of opportunity if you did that.
Okay. How far away is the goblin that's like me?
He would be right next to the one that's attacking you, because you and Blaine were right next to each other.
Okay. So if I use an attack, but it's not in the like good enough range, would it like do half damage or something?
What do you mean?
Like I have a crossbow, and it says its range is 80 to 320 feet.
Okay, so if it's more than 80 feet away, you would do with disadvantage. If it's more than 320 feet away, you can't hit it at all.
Okay. Then
If it's within 80 feet, then you can hit it. We're trying to hit it.
can I take out my crossbow and look to the goblin that's mangled, like almost dead on the ground?
Why don't you just slash him with your dagger? He's right by you.
Can you let me have my fun?
Sure. I'm just
No.
curious.
I mean,
Like, I just wanted to make sure you're aware that you're within dagger range of
I
that
know,
goblin.
I know. I mean, my crossbow does more damage.
This thing's almost dead.
Listen, I want to, the goblin that's in front of me, I want to be looking in his eyes as I like shoot him to like send a message.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
It is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And now I need a D8.
Let me ask you this. Do you get any damage modifiers to your crossbow?
It says +2 for piercing again.
Alright, then the goblin's dead.
All right. So I'm gonna like shoot him like try square in the face or whatever I can see in the head and like just point blank staring at this other goblin in the face as I do it.
Alright, so you kill the goblin that was been attacking Blaine. And while you're doing it, you're just like dead-eyed staring at the goblin in front of you. and he's looking a little bit uneasy. A lot of bit uneasy.
And I'm guessing, can I use a bonus action to try and grapple the other goblin?
No.
Okay, then I'm done.
Next up is going to be Robin.
All right, I'm gonna kind of like look over my back to see how Bosk is doing. Noticing that he failed attacking the other one, I'm gonna turn back. And
You
can
also
I?
notice that the one that's over there is unarmed. There's that too.
Yes.
Can I just yell over like, I'm fine, I'm just bad at fighting.
You sure? Cause I can get him.
I'm good. I'm
All right.
fine.
All right. Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna turn back and I'm going to with the one that's standing in front of Black cast Eldritch Blast once again.
Go for it.
That is a 21.
Hits.
+7 to hit.
Yeah. no.
15 damage.
Wait, what did I just come back to? Did someone just say
I rolled
+7
it.
to hit, 15 damage?
Yeah, I have a +7 to hit with Eldritch Blast. And
Yeah,
15
it's
damage. I rolled a 10.
How come-
Is not.
What happened? Am I just bad enough at D&D to where is Bro character at like level 20?
Nope.
No.
Oh, that's
Not
not
even
nearly as
close.
It's
dumb
just
as it
warlocks.
gets.
Eldritch Blast is a meme for a reason.
Eldritch Blast is just nuts.
At level
Well,
5,
so-
it becomes 2d10, guys.
Eldritch Blast is nuts. I mean, that's not wrong. But other classes could be doing this. But a bard probably will never do that.
Yeah, bards,
Unless
they're
you
not
learn
damage.
it.
They're not damage
You can
focused
learn
ever.
Yeah, but you don't get the bonuses like the Warlock
Oh,
does to
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Because
True.
part of the reason the Warlock's getting those bonuses is because of the features he's picked in his class.
I just like to say my Pebble did more than that.
That's true. The Pebble did do more than that. It probably took a spell slot, though, I guess.
Oh yeah, I did.
Mine didn't because I used the Infernal Legacy for the Hellish Rebuke.
Like, bards can sometimes get spells that do a lot of damage, but it's not like a bard is your main damage dealing class. It's more of a support class. So.
Support/utility.
Yeah.
Because you got a lot of debuffs, buffs.
I got some.
But yeah, you murder that goblin right in front of
did.
Black Blade.
I just kind of just.
So Black, you're like dead staring this thing in the eyes while you murder its friend, and then it just gets a hole ripped through it by the Eldritch Blast.
Oh
and
no!
falls down in
That
front
one's
of
not
you.
having a good day.
And yeah, then next up is the goblins, of which there is one.
That
And he's
doesn't
gonna-
have arms.
No, he doesn't have weapons.
Oh, okay.
He is going to run for the lift.
Okay, so can I make an opportunity attack then?
You absolutely can.
For full?
You got this.
Actually, can you? Hold on.
I mean, why wouldn't I?
Chat's character sheet.
He gets the disengage action for
damn it.
free. So no, he sprints. He's 60 feet towards the lift.
Can
Wait,
I
does he
still
dash or
attack
does he
him?
disengage?
He gets to do both. He gets to, as a bonus action, he gets to do disengage on his turn.
Bruh.
Oh.
Is there like question? Is
I
there
mean,
can I attack him still, even if he took the disengage action?
You can attack him when it comes back around to your turn.
Okay.
So he
I just
uses
wanted
his
to
turn to
know.
move 60 feet away. So
Okay.
technically, if we're still in turn order, the next person is going to be Elaine.
Okay. So seeing as the situation down with us is there's all of them are dead down here, right? If I counted it right.
Yeah, I mean, there's one running towards the lift, but
Yeah. So I guess with the one running, how far away from it is me? Or how far away is it from me?
It's probably about 60 to 70 feet away from you.
60, 70? Oh, okay. In that case, I'll try to cast Fireball at it.
Fire.
Fireball.
Firebolt.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh,
I was like, oh my god, you're gonna
Just
destroy this
obliterate
goblin.
guy.
In this second pebble, I stashed Fireball in it. I'm gonna
talk
catapult it
about
at it.
overkill, my friends.
Fireball.
Destroy the-
No one
destroy the
escapes.
goblin. Destroy the goblin and like the 10 feet around it.
Again,
Alright.
all you see is just a pebble flake touch.
Okay, so firebolt.
Alright. So I got a 9 plus 6, so 15.
Sadly, that does not hit. You you managed to catch it on his armor, but it doesn't seem to like penetrate any deeper.
Rip.
All right.
Well,
You have anything else you want to do?
Let me see. Because I'm. Wait, is he able to reach it? Hold on. So. Oh, wait a minute. You can sprint and then do something as a bonus action, right?
I mean,
you could take you can use your movement, take the dash action.
yeah, and then technically you'd have a bonus action, but you don't get to just do what you want with your bonus action. So
No, because I was gonna say, with Plane, since he's got the 40 movement speed, could he just get in front of him and press the button on the elevator, close the door?
I mean, you could try to do that.
Alright, do I roll anything for that? Like
No.
an athletics
So
check or
he
something?
can because he can move 80 feet, right?
Yeah.
So he's now ahead of the goblin, but he's like barely ahead of the goblin. But he's
okay.
not at the lift yet. So
Oh, okay.
the goblin could potentially get around him and get to the lift before he'll get there. We'll see.
Okay. Gotcha.
Next up is Black.
Can I? You can only use one bonus action per turn, correct?
Correct.
All right.
But you don't. Let me remind you, you don't get to just use your bonus action for whatever you want. Something has to tell you it can be done as a bonus action in order to do it.
Your spell would say can be cast as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Who goes next in a turn order?
I do.
I am going to cast Bardic Inspiration on Robin.
So you're not casting; you're using Bardic Inspiration. On Robin.
Using it.
But okay, it's fine.
So I get a D6.
Yeah,
You get to use it for attack
Attack.
rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
Okay.
And then Black is going to try to.
Can you talk into your mic, Dick?
Oh, you guys can't hear me? Yeah. Black is going to use his crossbow to try to attack the goblin running away.
Okay.
But he's going to try to like aim for like a leg or something like that to
So
kind of
you're
like
doing-
trip him up.
Non-lethal damage? Is that what you're talking about?
Can you
Yeah.
just a question? Can you attack with your crossbow as a bonus action?
No, I think Bardic Inspiration is done as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bardic
Yeah, that was
Inspiration
my-
is a bonus action.
That was my bonus action.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
So
Will hit?
it was a nat 1.
Okay, so not only. Oh boy. Okay, roll roll a d20 for me.
Oh no.
A D20 for what?
Just a straight D20. That's
Roll a
never.
D20.
Oh no.
Watch, he's gonna like roll on the wild magic table or something.
It was a 16.
This is 16. How unfortunate. So your crossbow bolt misses the hobgoblin, or not hobgoblin,
Oh,
goblin
hey.
entirely, and manages to instead hit Plane.
Plane or Blaine?
Plane.
Okay.
Next to it.
Plane is right next to the goblin, so yeah. Roll your damage.
What if I don't wanna?
Roll
Too
your
bad.
Okay. It's a 5 for damage.
5. All right, so that crossbow
Oh, that's
bolt
it.
strikes into Plane, and Plane takes 5 points of damage.
Me
It is-
seeing that shouts at Black like, it's alright, I can mend it, nothing to worry about.
No, master. I will mend.
How long does bardic inspiration last?
I think it's 10 minutes. So.
10 minutes. Okay. Is it my turn now?
So, Robin, it is your turn.
Yeah. I'm going to Eldritch Blast since it's 240 feet.
Oh, you have Eldritch Sniper too.
Yeah.
Snipe.
So
Oh, boy.
that's and I'll use the bardic inspiration. So that's does a 30 hit?
You know, I think a 30 does hit.
Just barely. It nicks his armor, but it counts.
What the fuck?
Oh, boy.
Is
This is level 4.
11 damage.
That's not too
I
bad.
mean, he's hurt, but he's still standing. Still standing. All right, so it's Goblin's turn. He's
Hold on.
gonna run another 60 feet.
Wait, my steel defenders are next to it. Or does
Well,
it
your
get the
steel
shield sprint?
defender was what, 10 feet away, I think.
Oh yeah. Well, 10 feet ahead.
10 feet ahead of him. Yeah, so he can use his disengage action because he gets that for free.
Yeah,
So-
right. I was just making sure.
So he's gonna get up ahead. So he is within probably 10 feet, or he's within probably 20 feet of the lift yet. So you have another round to stop him. But that's what he did. Next up, Blaine.
All right. So, how far away is he now? So he's 60 plus.
He's now 120 feet away from him.
Oh, perfect. Because Firebolt has 120 feet range.
There you go.
All right. So I'll cast that again.
Okay.
That is. Damn it. It's 15 this time.
Sadly, that does not hit.
All right, then we're going with Plan B. Plane sprints ahead again and tries to press the button on the elevator to close it.
So I think he's. Yeah, no, he would get there. All right, so he gets there. He slams on the button.
And then just
The elevator
stands in front of
closes.
it, like refusing to move from the button.
T-pose.
Literally just A posing on him, not even T posing.
All right. So next up is going to be Bosk,
Wonderful. How far away is the goblin?
120 feet.
Huh. I can't even do anything to him. He's so far away.
Moral support, dude.
Yeah, I guess. I'm just gonna. How far away is everyone else?
So Robin is really close to you, within 5 or 10 feet.
Alright.
The others are.
I can still hit him.
20-ish feet from you. So.
So I'm because I don't think. I don't know. Raven's been kind of struggling this fight. I'm just gonna cast Bless on Raven because I think he needs a bit more of a buff. he needs a little more.
What's that? A D4 or a D6?
Yeah, D4.
Okay.
1d4, 1d6.
Well, no. So now you've used the bardic inspiration, so you don't get.
Okay.
that.
Yeah. No, I know that. Yeah.
You get diabardic inspiration.
Bless is every turn until the spell ends, though.
That is true. That is true.
Nice.
All right. So next up is going to be Black.
So are we like 90 feet away from him? He's
You're
just a little bit
120
closer.
No. By this point, it's kind of like evened out the distance.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay,
Around
okay.
yeah.
And I
Because
can-
you guys were like this, and he ran like this. So
and I can still only like go 30 feet.
correct. You could move 60 feet if you take the dash action. That's just your action for the turn.
It essentially uses your action and your bonus action for.
I'm gonna go 30 feet closer to him, and
Okay.
then use my crossbow again.
Okay. Roll the hit.
That's a nat 20.
Guys,
Alright.
I'm doing non-lethal damage again.
I don't know that you can do non-lethal damage.
I don't think you can do
Oh, no!
non-lethal. Yeah. You also have to call it before you roll too.
That's also true.
Well,
So
I did it last turn, so I.
Yep.
roll your damage, and then this is what you can do, Thick. Before you roll, you can either roll twice and then add your bonus, or you can roll double it and then add your bonus. But you have to tell me which one you're doing before you roll.
I'll roll twice and then add my bonus.
All right.
And the bonus is what?
Plus two. Yeah.
So I did 14 points of damage.
All right. You put that arrow straight through that goblin's head, and he collapses.
Damn it!
So are we out of initiative now?
Yeah. You are.
All right, I'm gonna walk over to the body and just like stab it.
Okay.
I'll have
Yay.
Um,
And
Plain.
like put my rapier away and just sort of walk away.
I'm gonna walk over to Bosk. I'm just gonna go put my hand on his shoulder. It's okay. I got range for days.
So does mending heal Warforged?
Yes. If we're going with that, or I can just heal.
That's
bludgeon it.
yeah. It's a
Depends
home.
on
It's
the
usually a home rule, depending on what he says.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. It can heal as Steel Defender, I think, but it can't heal just like Warforged.
Can I use?
Could it heal plane?
Yeah, that's his Steel
That's
Defender.
what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know.
okay.
So I could not use mending to heal him, but he could.
Let me look it up. Hold on. If the mending spell is cast on it, no, anybody can. It just says if the mending spell is cast on it.
I'm gonna wait for my DM to answer that question.
No, he says we're talking about the Steel Defender.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
use
you can
mending
do it
to
on
heal
his.
Steel
Yeah.
Defender.
All right, can I? Blacklight's gonna run as quickly as possible, like you've never seen him run so fast, and he's gonna go up to the Steel Defender and cast. I don't know if it's cast, it's a cantrip.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Mending.
Okay, so roll 2d6.
Would you do that, or would I do that?
I'm guessing you since you're casting it.
Okay.
Or
9.
special to me.
I rolled a 9.
Nice. Yeah, I guess Plain noticing that just looks at you, gives a nod, and like takes the arrow out of his shoulder and hands it to you.
Oh, thank you.
Doesn't really talk though. And then I guess it just sort of walks.
I would
backwards
like
after.
to make a perception check.
No.
For if
Okay.
there's any more around.
Go for it.
I have a
It's a
question.
19.
You don't notice anything. You notice the Warforged, and you notice you hear the sounds of a young child crying. But other than that,
I'm once again gonna make my way towards the kid.
yeah. What?
If I like get arrows back, are they still like broken? Can I not use them?
You can recover half the arrows used during the battle.
Okay.
So you get one of the two. Well, 3. You use 3. Hold on.
Can Black also run around and kind of loot the bodies to see if there's anything?
You certainly can.
Do you want me to roll for that?
You
If
don't
seeing
have to
Blake
roll.
like doing that, I'll ask him like, let me know if there's a key to these shackles or something, since all these guys are chained up.
Sure, master.
I guess while he's doing that, I have Plain come back to me, and I start making my way towards the other Warforged.
Okay, you do not find a key. You find 3 gold pieces, though, across the different goblins.
Okay. Black is going to take those gold pieces and run back to Blaine and like give them to him, and be like, "Look what I found, master!"
Oh. Well, Great job, Black. You know what? For this, I think you deserve a finder's fee. And I take the 3 gold. I'm like, all right, put your palm out. 1, 2, 3. Good job,
Oh.
Black. And I give him a little pat.
Really, Master?
Yeah, you did a good job.
Oh, thank you.
I love that we're treating Fleck like he's a 2-year-old.
Master gave Dobby a sock.
And then, yeah, I guess the parties are.
So you're headed towards the kid. Anyone else doing anything of note?
Not really.
Gonna stay with Blaine after this point.
Are you doing anything, Blaine?
Yeah, I was making my way towards the Warforge to try to like help him out.
Okay, we'll do Robin first, and then we'll do Blaine.
Okay.
All right, Robin. So you make your way over to the other side, and the wooden shed contains a small child covered in dust, wearing the once fine, now ruined livery of a house Orion. The boy sobs, shrunken into one corner, his face slack. Stale bread, smelly water,
We lost
and a
AU.
pile of rags.
He's back.
Keeps doing that.
Stale bread, smelly water, a pile of rags, and a chamber pot round out the accommodations.
Okay, let me remember his name real quick. Let me look at my notes. Was it like Kane or Caden?
Caden.
Caden, that's right.
Yep.
Caden.
So he
I'm here to retrieve you and take you back to your father.
he make an insight check.
Okay. 17.
Okay, so he's just like sobbing and staring kind of blankly into the distance. And he doesn't seem to notice your words at all. You would guess that he's like, I don't know, maybe in like some sort of like catatonic state from this ordeal. He
I'm gonna kind of wave Bosk over.
Yeah, does he look hurt?
he doesn't necessarily look hurt physically, but he's not well.
Okay, could I do lay on hands to alleviate any kind of disease or like poison or other sort of condition that might be affecting him?
Is that like an actual lay on hands
Yeah,
ability?
that's something that lay on hands can do.
You need to Google something.
As an action, you can touch a creature, restore any number of HP remaining in the pool, or 5 HP to either cure disease or neutralize a poison affecting the creature. That's the direct
Quote thing. Yeah.
yeah, that's a direct quote.
Chris Hansen likes to know your location.
God damn it.
That's what I had to Google. I literally forgot Chris Hansen's name.
Yeah, you can lay on hands. Okay, yeah, you can do that, and he kind of he comes to, and he seems to sort of calm down a little bit, and he says, "Who are you people? What are you
We've
here
come.
for?
We've come to take you back to your father.
Oh, please,
come to
please
save
get me
you."
out of these manacles, please."
How much of lay on hands did that use?
The ability says it uses 5 points to do that.
Right.
So.
Okay. I didn't know if it was just 5 or if there were like multiple.
I'm gonna
it's just five.
inspect the manacles.
Okay, roll an investigation check, please.
It's a 10.
Okay, I mean it's a set of manacles with a lock on it.
Does it look like I can break the lock?
You imagine that you probably could break the lock, or some thieves' tools might be able to pick the lock. But breaking the lock probably won't be the easiest thing in the world, but you can certainly try.
Does anyone know how to break or pick a lock?
I have some thieves' tools.
This
Black
kids in
Black
manacles.
may be very good at that, but I do not have thieves' tools on me currently.
I hand Blick the thieves' tools and tell him to make haste and travel safe. If you need me, you have the summoning stone.
All right, master.
Okay.
So I guess Black is gonna go over, and he's gonna look up and go, "What do you need, Robin?"
It's Raven, but I need you to pick this lock.
Hold on, I'm just looking. I just want to add thieves' tools in my.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
let
know
me
how to
take it
add
out of
them.
my inventory.
I'm not sure how to add it into my inventory, but is it
I
on
think
the
you
start
go
menu?
like manage equipment, and then you have to type it in to find it.
Is it just called thieves' tools?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, there we
just
go.
yeah,
Cool.
want to
And
be.
so if I use them, does it like use it out of
It
my
says
So you
if
get
if
your
you have
dexterity
proficiency
check.
with it.
You get your dexterity check plus your proficiency check, and whatever you roll.
Yeah, just a
So
normal tool set.
for you,
so
it'd be
it's over
plus
there.
4. If you're proficient, it'd be plus 4. 2 from your dexterity, 2 from your proficiency.
And you find out if you're proficient with it under the page, and it'll be like under your proficiencies and languages. Under tools, it would say if you're proficient with it or not.
Thanks.
Okay, so I'll roll.
Oh, I don't see this as a proficiency on your
I
sheet.
don't have it as proficiency.
Okay. So you could do it, but you're not proficient with it, so you just get to do plus 2 from your dexterity then.
Black is gonna try his best.
All right. Go ahead.
Wouldn't it be like when I add? Are we doing a sleight of hand or no?
No.
Check. No. Okay.
It's dexterity. So it's dexterity plus your proficiency. Dexterity plus your dexterity bonus. So
Okay. So it would be a +2.
Yep.
It'd be a 17.
okay. So as you're doing it, you make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay.
Oh, they're trapped.
Surprise con saves are never good.
So one time you
it's
need a
const-
barbarian.
It's Constitution.
Yeah.
21.
You made a 21.
Oh,
I'll show you. I rolled a 19. I'll move the actual camera.
I believe you,
roll
but man,
today.
you rolled really good tonight.
Do you want me to show you?
No, I'll take your like.
No, it's fine.
Okay. It's these new dice.
So you manage to unlock the lock, but as you're doing it, you notice that there's an oil on the lock that you didn't notice before, and like your skin touches it, and you feel like kind of like this burning sensation. But other than that, you're not affected by it.
Okay.
And but you're successful. You get the lock unlocked.
I'm gonna look up to Robin. I'm gonna go. Did I do good?
Kind of just give him a nod.
And then Black is going to waddle back to Blaine and give back the thieves' tools. Thank you, master.
So Caden was like visibly like scared of the goblin, and then the goblins kind of run away, and Caden comes up to Robin and goes, "Oh, thank you, sir." And he kind of looks to Boston. He goes, "Thank you very much. Can we go home now, please?"
Yes. We just gotta
Well,
free these
I
warforged.
don't look like a goblin. I look at like a halfling right now, unless the time has.
How long does that last?
Disguise self. I think it's 10 minutes.
It's 1 hour.
Oh, okay.
Is it a concentration?
What does that mean?
It means you have to
So the
concentrate on the
spell
spell.
saves.
Otherwise, if you don't concentrate, it fails, and it's just over.
It says that people have to do a intelligence saving throw to discern.
Hold on.
Okay.
This guy's self. Is not a concentration spell.
Nope, it's not.
So look at that. Okay. Then yeah, I guess you are half one. Never mind. It's not that scary. He's real scared of your voice. Though. Your voice sounds really weird. Anyway, so yeah, he's like, yeah, we go over these.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
How old does this kid look?
You would guess that he is. He's like somewhere between 4 and 7, probably. Actually, probably between like 5 and 7.
Okay.
So I guess we just.
Do you have a favorite toy?
I mean, I have some like toy soldiers that I play with sometimes.
I kind of cast minor illusion of like a toy soldier, and just like just to kind of like appease his, make him feel happier.
Okay, yeah. Make a performance check with advantage, please.
Okay. That is a 15.
With advantage?
Actually, that's not a 15. That would be a 20 because I got a +5. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems very kind of distracted by that, and it seems to put him into a better mood even. So.
Okay. And
I mean, healing
I
art
kind
helps
of
out, so.
like I go to pick him up and like put him on my shoulders, kind of like your dad would, as like yeah.
You have horns, right?
Yeah, I do. But they're not like it's something he could hold on to, I guess, is what I'm trying to. Like I have the picture. I have the picture in the thing.
Okay, let me take a look. You don't think you could hold on to those horns?
No, I'm saying you can hold on to them. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
was gonna ask. So he's
Yeah.
totally gonna grab onto your horns.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
And like I have all those bits too, like on the ears and stuff, like on the
Yeah.
horns. Yeah, I have all that too.
Cool. Yeah. All right.
A better
So,
image for you guys of what his face looks like.
Oh, okay. So we're just going straight with that then, huh?
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Yeah.
And I'm like,
So what else are you guys gonna do?
we're like, we just need to free these warforged over here, and then we'll be off.
Okay. So while you were doing this with him, Blaine was working on the Warforged. So Blaine, what are you doing?
So, for me, now that like me and Blaine are standing next to them, I just try to like talk with them and ask like, "Are yes, yeah, Blaine was, are any of you in need of assistance?"
One of them kind of like gives you a strange look and goes, "Yeah, we're kind of chained up here. We'd like to get out if you don't mind."
All right, I'll see what I can do. And so I guess I investigated the lock as well, since I don't know what type of lock I'm dealing with.
Yeah, it's just a standard lock.
Standard lock? Okay.
Nothing special about it.
Now, since I don't have thieves' tools, I feel like
Well, technically, you should have the thieves' tools at the beginning. I'll take them away for one action and then give them back. So I don't know how we want to play that, but
You probably would have
I
gotten
guess-
these guys, and
yeah, I guess I would know.
probably tried to unlock it.
So wait, what? Say that again?
You could try to unlock it.
Yeah, I'll just see what I can do. And
Are you
like,
proficient with thieves' tools?
I have.
It should be in the bottom left of your little D&D Beyond sheet.
Yes, I am. All tools sit like smith's tools, thieves' tools, tinkerer's tools. It's part of my class stuff.
Artificer stuff.
Yep.
You are, yeah. So you could do thieves' tools. It'll be Dex plus. It'll be Whatever you roll plus your dex modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay. The proficiency bonus would be +2, right?
To level 5.
So 10 plus 2 plus 2. So 14.
This lock is a very simple lock. It pops open quite easily once you start messing around with it.
Okay.
Black's gonna go. Good job, master.
Thank you, Black. I just start letting them out. And while I'm doing it, I also ask them, "How did you guys get up here?" Sort of ask general information.
Yeah, so they tell you the same thing. They were hired by this woman named Gara, and as you would know, it's hard for Warforged to find work, especially foreign Warforged. And so they were hired by this woman named Gara. She's a half ogre, and she hired them to come down and do this digging, and they were searching for stuff. They weren't quite sure what they were looking for. They found various things.
Who was that person that hired them?
Gara.
The half ogre.
Yep, Garra.
Oh, I misspelled that.
G what?
Arra.
Okay, I forgot the R, the other R.
Yeah, I got 1 R2.
I feel like I put this in the Roll20 chat last time.
Yeah, you did. I wasn't paying
Oh, yeah,
attention.
you did. Okay. I asked them if they know anything about these undergrounds that could help us.
They say no, not really. They're not super knowledgeable about anything about the undergrounds. They were really just down here digging. They found some stuff, found some like documents and things like that the half ogre was interested in. So
What kind of documents?
they don't know what they were.
Do you have any? Does she currently have them, or?
They would guess so, yeah.
Okay. Well, I let them know the elevator's right that way. If you could, try to don't overload it.
Like as soon as you guys let them go, they go off in all sorts of different directions.
Oh,
Some of them go back to that elevator. Some of them go other places. It's yeah. In fact, most of them don't go to that elevator. So.
oh, do I see where they're heading?
They're just heading all over. They have other places in Old Sharn that they're either going to, or they have no other ways up into the normal city.
Safe travels, brothers.
They are very thankful for you letting them out, though. So.
That's all good.
So none of them stay behind?
No, not really. And none of them had any super helpful information. They told you they all knew the same stuff that Cole knew. So
Can I do I would guess it's an investigation check to see if there's anyone else around?
yeah, go for it.
It is a 13.
Yeah, you're not finding anything.
And you said there's a dead one on, a couple dead ones on the ground?
There is a dead one, yeah.
A dead one?
You would guess that it's Razor, Cole's friend. Who got
Yeah. Okay, I was about to ask if I can do an investigation check. Is there any...
Real quick, you guys. My dogs are getting kind of antsy. Do you mind if I take a 5-minute break?
Yeah.
to go let them out?
Yeah, no problem.
Good.
No worries.
All
I'll
right,
boot up
I will
Minecraft
be
Earth.
right back.
I'm just gonna cast off other
Eldritch Blast into space.
soldiers, just other total toy soldiers for the kid. Just keep having them appear in my hand.
Dude, I've been addicted to Minecraft. I just found out it came out
Recently,
it came
me
into
too.
beta. Yeah.
Yeah, I started playing
You guys
again too.
playing?
Minecraft again.
Earth. It just went into beta. So I was like, whenever I found out it was out.
Minecraft, the game that's been out
Earth.
since
Yeah,
No, Minecraft Earth, their VR, AR thing. Kinda like
I've been playing normal Minecraft.
Oh, okay. I haven't played it. Since I've been getting back into jogging around the neighborhood, I've been this has been a great little look, and I found a chicken.
I've been
There
I've been so busy with school and everything that this is D&D is my one. I haven't played Destiny in a few weeks. I've been missing
Yeah.
all the interference stuff and
Yeah, I haven't.
Interference.
I've really been.
yeah,
so
the weekly missions.
the interference quest right now actually isn't running since like they extended the season.
Huh.
Basically, like it's just doing repeats, so we're not getting like technically like all of the lore and all of the like happenings have supposed to have been happened.
Right.
But apparently they're just doing repeats because
Oh.
Yeah.
you know, I'm
Totally really
guessing
bad.
the last lore piece, because like we basically know what happens because of data mining.
Right.
They want the last lore piece to come out the Tuesday right before Beyond Light comes out.
Right.
I don't know if y'all saw while we've been playing, but there was an announcement posted.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't
Yeah, I didn't
get
get
a
to
look
read
at
it
it
yet.
though. But I could
Just-
actually take care of that right now.
Oh, you mean for the clan event stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Be our guest. Nice and good. That moment when the fans make more lore than the actual game.
Guys, let me tell you, between work, school, and this fucking clan event, I have had no time. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. This is gonna be only Mr. Loverwoo's playing here. I'm gonna share my screen quick, but it's gonna be really quick, so you don't really like see anything.
So should I not
God.
look at it?
Don't look at the porn tabs.
No. I'll just say this. Me and Insulin have a document that basically we're using to like get all of our information down for the clan event. It is 21 pages
Holy shit.
of just pure clan event goodness. I've told this to a couple other people in the clan, so I guess like we can I can tell more people. You know, the darkness is going to send you on this quest.
Mhm.
There is more than 15 steps to the quest.
Jesus Christ.
So I won't tell you like how many more, but it's lengthy. Insulin is knocking on my door right now. No, I'm not. What'd you say? No, I didn't. What did you put? Oh yeah. No, I will not be sharing my screen. But
I was gonna
It's
figure out how
like
long it
he
was gonna
goes-
take him to figure it out.
Insulin came in and goes, "If you share your screen, Broke's gonna put this on YouTube, and then people can just look at everything."
Yeah, we all spoil it.
But it's
Well,
I'm excited.
I sent you my 3 names.
I'm excited.
Sick.
I'm excited for teams. So we're going to be putting out data about the clan event after the clan event finishes, about specific events that occur in it. And I think there's one that people are going to be really interested in.
What are we talking about?
The clan event.
Clan event.
Clan event, yada yada, clan event, yada,
It's-
clan event.
I'm doing it for the benefit of the clan. And I will say, we're holding like a clan. Like one of my thoughts with it too is like we're.
You know what
holding
you
a
should
clan
do?
event.
You should record it and submit it for movie of the month or movie of the week.
Yes.
Ooh.
Do it.
I'll say this: me and Insulin thought about time in regards to how long it'll take people. If we do every Saturday for 3 hours until Beyond Light, we did the math, and it's around 20 hours. We're hoping teams finish it in 20 hours.
My goodness.
That is a lot.
Like I said, this is nothing like anything you've seen before.
That's more than the base game, dude.
I mean, yeah.
One thought I had is that there are people who said they're interested, but they can't like go through it, especially like at specific times. So one thought I've had is like we can run the clan event again for those people who like can't participate, but kind of bring it in around their schedule, which it won't be like a competition really, but if they want to get the experience of the clan event, they still can.
I've already
Alright,
talked to you about this, so
I might want to take. Yeah, I'll definitely look into that. Like, message me about that type of stuff.
But the only thing is that the clan event no longer works once Beyond Light comes out. There's stuff
Oh,
in the clan event that is stuff that's leaving the game. So
So
to D&D.
anyway,
back to D&D.
Yes.
back to D&D. All right, so you guys have. Let's see. What is this? What is this we've done? We've freed the kid. We freed the Warforged. The Warforged went off in all directions. They didn't have
I was
any-
walking towards the elevator, yeah.
You were walking towards the elevator. Was Black doing anything else? I feel like he was looking around.
Also, before you left, I was just casting, making more of those, like, toy soldiers in my hand as we're walking.
I am going to cast Sanctuary on the kid.
Remind me what Sanctuary does.
Black.
It's like a ward against attacks. I'll get the official.
I'll look it up if you don't have something.
It's right here. Ward a creature within range against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a whiz save. On a fail, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack.
Let me point out something.
What?
Let me point out something for you real quick. The attack only lasts for a minute.
Yeah.
So it might be something better saved if you get into a situation where it's needed.
I
That's a-
guess.
Also,
Because,
at the
like,
same
down here
time,
was
if someone's going to try to tackle them, I would assume that they would have to, like, roll with a disadvantage, like, because they might hit me since he's on my shoulders. So,
Yeah,
there's also me being there, that added protection.
I guess.
also, before we go, like, leave the area, I did want to check Razor's body, like, if there was anything I could find to, like, give to Cole as, like, just
I mean, the
commemorate.
head is separated from the body.
You see, I think Blaine would actually be okay with, since I literally, like, I built plane and I've repaired myself a lot of times, so it wouldn't seem weird to me. So I
I
guess,
don't know. Even among Warforged, it's pretty weird.
yeah,
Hey, sorry for your loss. Here's the head.
yeah. You know what? I'm gonna roll for it. Roll
Okay.
aside if Blaine decide if he's gonna be that stupid. All right, 11 or higher, he takes it. 1 to 10, he doesn't. 17, he's taking it.
Okay. You have Razor's head. All right.
So Black can be doing this like as we're going back. But he's going to, unless you want me to do it right now, he is going to forge a document.
I mean, sure.
It's going to be from Gara, and it's going to basically describe, like, to whoever it's given, that us adventurers, Gara wants whoever I give it to explain what was going down in the pit to us. And I'm gonna have it like signed by Lieutenant Gara.
So Gara wants the reader of the note to explain what was happening in the pit to you guys.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna base it off of the letter we picked up from the assassin.
Okay.
That was from Lieutenant Gara.
Okay.
Sounds weird.
Also, I should clarify with Blaine's backstory, he's never really been around other Warforged too much. He just sees like himself and other things as machines and tools.
Okay.
So that's why he's like sort of like that with them.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. So, yeah, you guys are choosing to return. You go back up in the lift, and that lift, goes straight back up as we've kind of already discussed. And yeah, it takes a while going back up it again, but you eventually get back up there and you make it back to the Unicorn Estate. And yeah, you gonna go through the gate or what?
Yeah, I'm say we
Just one thing. If I didn't say that I did this, but I feel like I should clarify. I put the head inside of my bag of holding.
Okay. You have a bag of holding?
Yeah, it's something I can make with one of my daily infusions.
Huh. That's really
Yeah.
useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to mention it whenever you were buying one, but I was like, he didn't directly say out loud to me that he was looking to buy one. So I was like,
Yeah, but I think you heard him talking to the shop.
Yeah, you would have heard me talking to the shopkeeper again, because I then did say I want a bag of holding.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, that's my bad.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah. I guess you just see me then putting inside the bag of holding.
I just kind of look at it and just go, huh. And then I go back to making toy soldiers as we're walking to the estate.
Okay. You guys get back to the estate, and you approach the guards.
We are here to see, Master Alden. We have retrieved his child.
Oh. One of the guards kind of like perks up and go, and like when you say that, he kind of like you see the light going on in his eyes, like he recognizes the kid.
And
He's
I
like, "Oh."
stop the soldiers. I'm like, it's Caden, right?
Yeah.
Caden, we're here. You're home.
Yeah, and so Caden jumps down, with your help, of course.
Mhm.
And he was running towards the house. And you notice as he goes in, there is no unicorn that appears, but again, as you guys walk into the grounds of the manor, again the unicorn appears and very loudly brays and sort of makes it clear that someone has entered the grounds.
When it does that, my sort of like shifted form just like ripples a bit because like it surprised me as per usual.
And so Caden like runs inside the house, and then a few minutes later, Alden comes out, and he says, "Oh my goodness, you guys, you found him! I'm so thankful. What? I don't know what to say. Here." And he pulls out a bag of gold. He's like, "Here's 50 gold pieces. Thank you so much for what you've done for me. I have more money, another 50 gold pieces, that I would be willing to offer you if you could agree to not mention what my role in this to the Sharn Watch."
That seems kind of shady.
But in his defense,
Sir,
he was doing this out of passion.
Sir,
So-
they might already know. Because remember, Cole, this is just me talking to you, Cole mentioned this in
Yeah.
front of Sergeant.
Yeah, he doesn't know that, but you guys do.
They might already know, sir.
Can I try to like kind of like hit Robin to try to get him to shut
I
up?
don't stop.
So you're telling me that you've already told the guard or
No,
the watch that I was involved.
I am
We
not.
didn't.
We did not. We just happened to be there with a member of the Sharn Watch in our presence, as we were told as well.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, and then he kind of puts that bag away. He's like, "Well, that's that then." I am very, very grateful for the help that you have given me and my family. If you need to, you could rest here at the Unicorn Estate for the night. We will attend to your every need. But yeah, thank you for your help.
Can we ask him questions? Is he like gonna leave?
Yeah, I mean he's kind of waiting there to see what you guys say, so you can ask him questions like that.
Can Black's going? Like you're welcome.
Do you want
thank
us
you for the gold.
Do you want us to round up the 50?
50 divided by 4 is what?
It's 12.5.
12.5. No, you guys.
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
Just
12,
do 12.
12 gold and 5 silver.
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys
You
each
want to
get
do that?
12 gold and 5
Okay.
Black's gonna go. I have one quick question. Do you know anything more about Lieutenant Gar?
I really. Well, okay. I know a little bit. She was looking for. So she was ordered by someone. Someone was paying Dask a lot of money. She was ordered to search the ruins of Old Sharn for arcane relics, and it was at the behest of someone named Niho Koi, which I'll throw into roll 20 for you guys. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Can you say that again? Sorry.
Niho Koi. I put
No,
it into roll 20.
before that.
Oh, she.
I was doing the money thing.
So, yeah, Gara was ordered by Niho Koi. Well, she was ordered by Dask on behalf of Niho Koi. The idea being that Niho was paying her money, or paying Dask money. Ordered to assemble a team and search the ruins of Old Sharn for arcane relics. So it was pretty big area down there that they were searching. So that's why she kidnapped my son, Katie. She wanted me to use my position to help recruit people for her, specifically Warforged who wouldn't go missing, and help recruit them for her, and then sort of smooth things over as they were transporting stuff out of the old Sharn. And so, that's what we did. I found some Warforged for them, made them sign some contracts, things like that. Several weeks went by, and it was dangerous. There were a couple deaths, but eventually, they found a library of texts buried in the ruins, and those items were moved.
Library of what? Relics?
Arcane texts.
Okay.
Those items were moved to a Dask safe house in Tavik's Landing, near the Terminus Lightning Rail Station. And I don't know exactly what they're
A
doing.
Dask what? Sorry?
A
Safe
Dask
house
safe house.
in some long name.
Tavik's
Scar-
Landing. Tavik's Landing is one of the quarters.
And
Specifically,
yeah.
it's near the Terminus Lightning Rail Station. So the Terminus Lightning Rail Station has its own district, just called Terminus.
And it was near a what? Sorry? A lightning rail station?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I'm guessing that they're going to be smuggling these things out, but I'm not quite sure where or for what. If there's anything else I'm missing. I'm sad that the Warforged lost their lives during this operation, but well, I had to do what I had to do to keep my son alive. So
I completely understand.
We're not holding anything against you. This is an extreme circumstance you've been through.
Do you know anything about these crystals that they were looking for?
crystals.
Or artifacts? You said something that they were looking.
They were looking for some sort of arcane relics. I didn't really bother to find out what specifically. I do know and he gives you an address, and it's an address for an apartment down in Terminus, which is the district I was telling you about. I do know that Gara uses this address as a safe house, so you might search there.
Sounds like a good place for us to head to in the morning.
What time is it actually?
It's probably by this point like mid-afternoon. The ride down back up takes a while, and you guys spend a good bit of your morning kind of like looking around at different shops and stuff. So I'd say it's like mid-afternoonish.
Can Black run up to Blaine and go,
Yes, Black. Yes, Black.
hello, Master. Black has idea. Black thinks we take short rest. And then Black think we go to safe house at night. Less people can see, less people dare.
That sounds like a great idea, Black. We'll
Black, make an intelligence roll.
Okay.
Blaine, make an intelligence roll too.
Okay. I feel like this might be one of the few things I'm good at. So an 18 plus 4, 22.
I rolled an 8, but then I have a -1.
Okay,
So it could be like an overlord situation
fully,
where
you're fully convinced of your plan, Black. Blaine, you realize that the address that was given to you is an apartment. So the idea that after hours the apartment's going to be less busy seems a little bit unlikely, given that it's living quarters.
You know what, Black? That sounds like a great idea. But some of us did use spells, so we might need to get full rest so we're fully ready for this fight. We don't want to risk going in, and if we're not ready for it.
Are you saying this loud enough for me to hear too? Out
I'm
of
saying
curiosity,
it-
Blaine.
I'm sort of half whispering, like, just sort of like, I'm just talking in like this tone. Like,
when
not
I-
loud, but
When I imagine these events occurring, it's like a father talking to like a 3-year-old.
Don't
He's
worry,
like-
that's how I imagine it too.
He's like
Yeah,
bending
yeah,
down
that's
and,
how
like,
I get it,
talking
too.
to him, but Blaine, maybe I am whispering, but Blaine does not care. He's just
I'm feigning whispering to like.
Actually, Blaine, all I need is a short rest.
Oh,
And you
Okay.
didn't even use any spell slots, I don't think.
Nope.
okay. If the rest of the group is comfortable with it, I figured that Eldritch Blast would take a couple spells, but
Nope.
I do not know much of your magics. I'm trying to save face here, dude. Give me.
You're good. You're good.
All right. In that case, if the rest of the team is for it, we'll go with
Bosk?
Black's plan.
Yeah, I trust Black as an accomplished strategist.
All
I
right.
thought it'd go that far, but going at night does seem like a better idea.
All right.
I mean, no, I'm not saying that it's a bad idea to go at night. I'm just pointing out that his assertion that there'll be less people is
Yeah.
probably not true.
Black,
Yeah.
as he was telling this plan to Blaine, was probably like cross-eyed.
Oh,
Rip.
he went again.
He was probably like
He's back.
like one eye was just like towards like going off and like
Truly the face of a strategic genius.
yeah.
He's looking one eye in the past and in the future at the same time.
But do we want to go back to where we were staying before, or do we want to stay here? As Alden has graciously said that we could stay here for the night.
I feel like staying here would be for the best, because us going to the inn and back would probably take a bit of time.
I agree.
I'm gonna
And we would be would we be closer to Thavix Landing here, or would we be closer going back? Actually.
So it's actually. Hold on real quick. Let me remind myself which part of that is.
Before we
the
decide.
inn is in the Central Plateau, isn't it?
Yeah, the end is in the Central Plateau. You're actually in the Central Plateau right now as well.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember.
Are we in the? We're in the upper though, right?
Yeah, you're in the
and
upper. the inn
Thavix
would
is
be
in the
middle.
lower. And the
Well,
inn is the inn in middle.
The inn is in
Well-
middle, but I don't know that you're. I don't know
Well,
that.
Tavix Landing has an upper and
Yeah, Tevix
middle
Landing
and
has
lower
an
section.
upper, middle, and lower. All the
Okay.
quarters have an upper, middle, and lower. I'm looking right now to see which one the terminus is in. I think the terminus is in the upper one though. So.
Gotta go up, fellas.
Oh no, he was right. It's in lower Tavix Landing. So terminus is in lower Tavix Landing. So you're gonna have to go down 2 wards and then 1 over.
Actually, if the inn was in middle, right? That's what you said?
Yep.
Actually, if we go to the middle, we'll be closer to Terminus and Thavix if we do that, if we go back to the inn.
Hmm.
Um, um,
Mhm.
Black likes that idea as well. Black doesn't trust man.
That is fair. And I had a little burp there. Well, if the majority of the group is for it, I'm sort of sitting neutral. You have any last
I'm
opinions?
for whatever. I'm just saying it would be faster and more advantageous of us to go back to middle to take a short rest, maybe get something to eat, and then head over.
I agree with Robin.
Oh, correct. You do require food.
It's Raven.
Sir, I am not sure of that. The little goblin has spoken.
The little goblin is sometimes ignorant.
Potentially.
Black was gonna go. Robin, funny guy.
Okay, when you need me the most, I may not respond if you call me Robin.
All right. So I guess we'll head back to the inn.
All right. You guys head back to the inn. Are you walking? Are you taking another sky coach? What are you doing?
Probably take another
Uh,
sky coach.
Yeah, probably take another sky coach. How much was it again?
2 silver pieces.
2 silver.
I'll cover it this time, guys.
Alright.
Thank you,
Appreciate
master.
that, Blaine.
Of course. Happy to help.
All right. So you guys arrive back at your inn, and you take a short rest.
Yep.
Hang out around
And
the
just
table.
get something to like drink and something to like nibble on.
So,
I guess.
do you heal?
So during a short rest, you can use hit die to heal. You can use any number that you have, and you roll whatever the hit die is for your class, however many times you're going to do it, and then you lose those hit die. You don't get them anymore. And you add health. You add what you roll plus your Constitution modifier.
Where do I see the hit die?
What? Oh, so it shows that during a short rest, I can use up to 4 hit die.
Yep, because you're level
Right.
4.
So, and then do we regain that back when we take a long rest, or do we just never get those again?
No, you get up to half of your hit die total back. So you have 4 hit die left,
Yeah.
and you get man, it really does not show that on this main page.
Basically, what it means, if like you're taking a short rest, but you use all your hit dice to heal, when you take a long rest, you get half of that back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'd get 2
So-
hit dice back.
So you would only get 2 hit
Yeah.
dice back until your next long rest, and that's when you would get your other 2 back.
Okay.
Correct. Unless you, of course, you use more during between.
Yep.
But so yeah, you get a D8 for your hit die, black. So you're gonna get a D8 plus 2 for each hit die you roll.
Okay. I think I'm gonna during the short rest. I'm gonna use 2 hit die.
You can always roll 1 and see if you want more, and then roll again.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, you don't have to decide at the beginning what you're doing. You get to decide throughout your rest. So.
Okay.
So what do artificers get?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna want one because I rolled a 1.
Artificers get
A D8 or D6?
hold on. If you hit your short rest button, it'll show you. You get a D8. So you'll get a D8 plus 1, Blaine.
Okay. Let me roll. I'll work with that. D4 plus 1, D5. So I'm only 1 point away from max. Oh, I can with that. All right.
Robin's over here, barely hurt. Bosk, I don't even know if you got hit at all.
I got hit like once.
Alright, I'm not gonna even worry about hit dice. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you use one, if you long rest, you'll get it back. So it couldn't hurt.
Yeah, but if you
I
guys
mean-
take another short rest and he needs more than one,
Exactly.
True.
And I'm only down 3. So.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Never mind.
Yeah, I was down like 15 hit points.
yeah, the goblin got wailed on a little bit.
All right, and then Black is ready to go after our short rest.
You guys want to do anything interesting during your short rest?
Other than
Uh,
some to eat, some to drink, it's probably be about it.
I take out the head and polish it. Try to make it look presentable.
Sounds good. You do that.
Rag it.
Weirdos.
Oh, I have a question.
Yeah.
During the short rest, can Black go try to talk to that man with the crystal ball?
Man with the crystal.
You said there was a person with a crystal.
It's a crystal ring,
Oh,
so like
back
a
at the end?
I would be back
Oh,
at the.
At the end, you're talking about the Unicorn Estate, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
there was
but we went back to the inn, didn't we? Never
yeah,
mind.
there
Yeah,
was
we
the
did.
flesh shard.
Never mind.
I forgot to mention though. Hold on, I did forget something.
Oh,
As you guys were leaving the Unicorn Estate, Vishai, the Kaleshtar, offers each of you a unicorn-shaped feather token inset with the sigil of House Orion.
I'll take it.
So you guys know a feather token is a common magical item on.
Is this in the equipment section?
It should be.
And
It's a
it's called
common
a,
magical item on Eberron called a feather token.
a feather token?
Yep. This small metal disc is inscribed with the image of a feather. When you fall at least 20 feet while the token is on your person, you descend 60 feet per round and take no damage from falling.
Is
The
it
token's
a?
magic is expended after you land, whereupon the disc.
There are multiple ones that exist.
I guess that's the feather falling one.
Yeah, is it that one or is it
Yeah.
bird?
It's the feather falling one.
Okay.
Feather
So-
fall token.
My cantrip, or my feather fall spell is absolutely fucking worthless now.
No,
Well,
it's
I
not
mean-
because you
No,
can
we're in a city where this
you
is very
can-
common.
you can use that if we fall at any time and like it's not like something that like is gone.
Yeah, this
So
this
once the
token is an
token
emergency.
once we fall, basically it's like I use the token and then the
Yeah.
magic's gone. It's a one-time
Featherfall-
use.
Featherfall can cover all of us at once. With
Yeah.
one slot.
that too.
Yeah.
I
Trust me,
will say,
feather fall is not useless in Eberron at all.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is a Halloween
I
city.
will say, I just learned something about myself. I just learned that I have a trait that makes it so I can add half my proficiency bonus to any skill that I'm not proficient in.
Oh yeah, you got the
Fury
Jack
of the
of
Small,
all
right?
trades. Yeah,
No.
Jack
Jack of all
trades.
trades.
Jack of all
It's a
trades, yeah.
bard thing. Yeah.
All is a combat thing. It's like bonus damage on something that's
Bigger than you. Yeah.
So I'll have to make sure to remember that.
Yes.
All
Just
right.
wait till you get what? There's a version above it where you get like, well, like mastery and like it's some ridiculous one. Forget what it is. But yeah, that's a good one. That's a good skill.
All right. So you guys take your short rest. Nothing super special.
You good at you?
Yeah, I just realized something because since I'm an artificer and this is a magical artifact, hold on a sec.
Oh no.
Uh,
Able to like make more?
it doesn't
Uh,
require attunement if that's what you're talking about.
yeah, it does. Okay, so theoretically I could, but it'd take quite a bit of time and investment. It'd be one of my 2 magical items I can make per day.
And considering we have someone who already knows Featherfall.
Yeah, it's not really. I just think it in character. I'd find it
Yeah.
neat, so I'd also be like observing it, like
Sure.
identifying it, learning
Alright.
about it.
So you guys are gonna head back out into the world, and you're headed to. You're on your way to like flag down a sky coach because I assume that's what you guys are planning on doing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
And as you cross a bridge that views the city from a dizzying height, you hear a familiar voice from above. Need a lift? Asks Sergeant Vilroy as she descends towards you in a sky coach.
Yeah.
Just in time.
Thank you,
That is the
Sergeant.
Sergeant. Yeah.
Yep.
Black is going to take out his drum. And he's gonna start playing on his drum and goes, Black and the sergeant riding in a blimp. So much fun to be had.
See Robin facepalm.
Black, roll insight for me.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Okay. It's a 10.
The sergeant gives you a look of disdain when you start singing that song, and then she kind of quickly ignores it and says, "All right, so what's the status?"
The
Well,
child,
we recovered the kid.
Okay.
returned him after fending off some goblins, probably sent by Dask.
More Dask, huh?
Eh.
Yes.
Also, we found. I've confirmed that Razor did perish.
Oh, that's interesting. And she kind of like ignores that and doesn't seem to notice who Razor is or anything about Razor. And she goes, "So, do we know where we're headed next?"
Yep. We're heading to.
Yes.
To Thavix Landing.
Oh, okay.
To
So
Thermos.
your place. Terminus. All right. And she, the driver of the sky coach kind of lets them know where you're going. And what do we? And so the sky coach starts to take off. She goes, "All right. So what are we expecting to find down in Terminus?"
Half orc.
Can
Not a half orc.
Or half. Wait.
I
Orc, right?
Half ogre.
Black
Half
Half ogre,
ogre.
sorry.
Okay.
My bad.
can Black
Can Black.
Black can.
while this conversation is going on, can Black use detect thoughts on the sky coach?
On
The person who's
sky coach?
driving.
Oh.
Person who's like driving.
Sure.
Interesting.
The thoughts are like a jumble of, what kind of thoughts do you have in traffic? Like, get out of my way, and you're a stupid driver. And yada,
Just
yada.
hear like a really really catchy song, and you just hear like this sudden outburst of rage as like someone like cuts him off or something.
Yeah,
These
stuff like
damn foreigners taking up the road, not knowing how to drive.
So yeah,
my
just-
thing does say that like conversation will change their thoughts. So I don't know if I need to delve deeper into for that, but
okay.
can the driver overhear our conversation?
Sure, but it doesn't sound like they're paying any attention to it. Are you trying to do anything with this?
Well, Black is making sure that the driver is not working for the people that were like investigating. And so while we're talking about it,
None of your conversation changes his thoughts at all. He is focused on getting his passengers to where they belong.
okay.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
What was the question she asked?
She was just asking you where you're going and why and what you're expecting to find there, stuff like that. She's just looking for a status update, basically.
Well, we seem to have found the location of a Garda's safe house.
Oh, okay.
So we're headed there.
Gotcha.
As well as a possible area that they're smuggling artifacts.
And remind me, who is this Gara again?
She's
bad person. She was the one who wrote the letter to kill Cole. She was the one who hired the goblins to kill us. Bad person. Bad person.
Gotcha. Okay.
basically.
And who was Cole again?
I want to make an inside check.
Go for it.
Yes. I like how all of us stopped for a second. I'd
It's
also
like,
like
hold
to
up,
make
is
an
she
in-
for real?
I'd like to make an
That's
investigation.
16.
16. Wait, hold on. Yeah, you notice that the more you're talking to the sergeant, she's very different than you remember. Like it's still obviously the sergeant. She looks like the sergeant, but her facial expressions are all different, and there are weird things that she doesn't seem to have knowledge of that you would expect her to.
Hey, Vilroy.
Black is
um,
going to take out his crossbow and demand.
You didn't do that though. You're not
I,
really dancing.
I'm the one that did it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Vilroy. I got a question.
What can I do for you?
How did we meet?
Well, I contracted you for a job, of course.
No, I mean like, how did we initially meet?
You responded to my wanted ad. She asks kind of questioningly.
Oh,
Can Black turn?
I kind
Pull
of
out his
just like,
crossbow
I
now?
raise my hand and I'm like, don't move.
Black's gonna pull out his crossbow as well.
And my hand is in front of her face. You move, this is gonna hurt.
She's got her hands up and she's like, "Okay, what's
This is not Sergeant Vilroy.
what?
Made
No,
you think.
come on."
Go ahead and answer their questions. How did you meet him? I point his boss with my other finger.
Oh, and with that, you all can roll however you want to roll for this, but Vilroy jumps off the side of the coach.
All right. So wait, can I?
Wait.
God damn it!
I'm jumping.
Oh. What?
I'm jumping. I'm jumping.
If your friends jump.
Also, I was ready. I was ready to attack too. So can I get that off as well?
Yeah, go ahead and make a roll.
Eldritch Blast.
Black has his crossbow out. I don't know if that counts.
That's a natural 20.
Oh,
Oh.
you're fucking kidding.
So technically, spells don't crit. Technically.
True. It's true, but still a natural 20. Oh, where's my D10? So I'm gonna roll twice and then add my bonus.
Okay.
Oh wait, it doesn't crit. Sorry. I'm used to it critting. 15. Actually, no, 14. Sorry. Can't count.
Okay. That hits. Roll your damage.
No, I rolled a natural 22 hit. 15 was the damage.
Oh, 15 was damage. Sorry.
Because you said it didn't crit, I didn't roll twice. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, my brain was.
Yeah.
was all over this. Okay. She like there's a loud scream of pain, but I mean she still looks like she's awake, aware.
Is she
Is
falling?
Is that before she jumps out?
Like you hit her as she was going to jump.
And I'm
So-
I'm jumping after her.
You're jumping after her. Okay.
And if I have to, I will use that coin.
So Black is going to, as a reaction to her jumping out, is going to cast Featherfall on everyone,
Okay.
and then Black is going to jump out.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump as well in that case.
I'm gonna stay in the coach, but I'm going to use an item that I have.
So as you guys start like jumping, you guys all start kind of like leaping out afterwards.
I
The
also,
ghost
if I
driver-
can, I like throw like 2 silver pieces like in the fucking car if like you allow me to do that.
He was already paid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus it would be 4 silver pieces, but that's.
I'm still in the car at the moment.
He like looks around as you guys are jumping out. It's like, what the hell is going on? And
This was our stop, I guess.
all right,
This is
so
our
what we're gonna
stop.
do? If someone, maybe I'll just send you a picture of this. This is from chapter 3 of the book, and it's the falling from Sharn table.
Oh,
Oh
wait, hold on.
boy.
Well, I was gonna do something.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me what you're gonna do.
So there's an item that I have called the rope of climbing, and it's actually, is it even long enough? How far have they fallen by now?
Well, they haven't quite yet. We haven't done that yet. We're getting,
Okay. Because it's a sentient rope
that's
that-
unique.
that can follow things and do what I say. Let me check how long it is. Just 1 sec. Rope of
Oh boy.
climbing 5e.
It's pretty interesting what this does.
That's
Oh,
an
no.
that's an interesting table.
So do we still roll even if we have the feather fall?
Yeah, because here's what's gonna happen. You guys are gonna roll, and we're gonna roll as a group because you guys are all jumping out at the same time, and we're gonna see what happens. To determine
So do you want one person to roll? Every single person to roll? Since we're rolling it as a
who
group.
jumped first?
I jumped first.
Yeah,
All right, you're rolling for the group then.
All
Are
right.
we rolling for the group? All right.
Well, I have a
Well,
question.
I'm glad I haven't jumped.
So was it worthless for me to cast Featherfall on these people?
No, not at all.
Oh, I imagine it would help.
4.
Well, because if we hit the first 1, 2, 3, 4, they could take damage without Featherfall. With Featherfall,
4.
they're not going to take any damage. You got 4. Okay, so 4 says you fall 4d4 times 5 feet and strike an outcropping, flagpole, or projecting statue. If you survive, you're still precariously perched on the edge of a tower or bridge. So
What happened to them? The person that I'm falling for, essentially.
so the person made it to a street below the outcropping that you're stuck on. So let me roll. Not that it matters because you've got feather falling, so it shouldn't affect anything.
I just want to roll to see how much damage we would have taken without it.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I would have done the same thing because I would want to see myself.
The fall was 55 feet.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage because what is it? A D10 for every 10 feet?
Yeah, something like that. It's crazy. So
Gonna
55
die.
feet is what you fell. And you guys all like land on like it's almost kind of like a balcony on a tower basically. And the street is below you. It's probably another good 50 or 60 feet down. Although how does Featherfall work? Okay.
I think it just nullifies fall damage, right?
No, it says choose up to 5 falling creatures within range. A falling creature's rate of descent slows to 60 feet per round until the spell ends. If the creature lands before the spell ends, it takes no falling damage and can land on its feet, and the spell ends for that creature.
Oh.
So we take no damage.
Yeah, so you take no damage here, and the spell is ending. But another, I would say another 30 feet below you is where the person.
And did it look like they've taken any damage?
No, they appeared to feather fall as well.
Are there any guards nearby?
You guys are in Middle Sharn at this point, Middle Central Plateau. So there are some around, but not a whole lot. And you're 30 feet above them, and they take off sprinting as soon as they hit the ground.
Okay. Can I cast Eldritch Blast but not lethal?
I mean, I don't think you're gonna kill them. They barely did anything last time.
No, it looked like it was a scream of pain whenever she got hit the first time.
I mean, yeah, but like you said, they didn't look terribly injured or anything.
No, I said they looked like they were still like conscious.
Oh,
Uh,
alright.
They definitely looked like they were hurt. I guess I don't know. Can you do non-lethal spells?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I have a question.
I mean,
Do-
flavor-wise, it doesn't seem like you should be able to.
That's I kind of have
flavor-wise,
to feel
it's
that way.
Fanta.
Okay,
I have a
are
question.
they like near any doors? Actually, no. Fuck. I'm just gonna hit him with Eldritch Blast again.
Hold on. Can other people do an action because he cast an action right before he jumped out, or no?
Yeah, let's give some other people a chance to do
Okay.
something. But we'll get back to you, Robin. So what were you trying to do, Blaine, before everyone jumped out?
Oh, well, seeing like they were leaving, I was trying to have the rope of climbing at least try to not so like pass its way to whoever's ever closest to them to try to help them in pursuing her.
Okay, what does the rope of climbing do?
The rope of climbing, it's just a sentient rope that if somebody's holding it, they can command it to do stuff.
The 60-foot length of silk rope weighs 3 pounds and can hold up to 3,000 pounds. You hold one end of the rope and use an action to speak the command word. The rope animates. The bonus action to command the other end toward the destination you choose. Then it moves 10 feet on your turn. When you first command it, so it only moves 10 feet a turn.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're holding it, like
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So did you give it to one of them?
I guess I gave it to
Whoever
gave it to
jumped out
Raven since
last.
he was the first one. Yeah,
Raven. Yeah.
Raven. Yeah, Raven.
Well,
Raven,
then,
since
if he gave it to me, could I have commanded it to wrap around that person? Like
You could've
lasso it?
tried, but it only moves 10 feet a turn.
How
Well, it
long is
can't
the
fly
rope?
itself. The rope is 60 feet. Like the rope itself will only like slither on the ground like 10 feet per turn, but like it can command
I
itself
guess
to
I see what
move,
you're saying.
Yeah.
I guess I see what you're saying.
kind of like a snake, slipper snake.
Okay. Yeah, you can try to lasso it.
Okay.
Make a.
Just roll a d20.
I think it would be like a
The
dexterity.
rope has 20 hit points. I forgot I had HP.
Just roll a dexterity
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, roll just a dexterity check.
Say 15.
15.
Yeah, 15.
Okay. I'm gonna make a saving throw with the change. Shock and awe, it's a change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Who could have seen that coming?
Dang. I never would have guessed.
So how far away is this chainling from us?
Changeling.
Changeling.
It is well. So you don't manage to grab it, unfortunately. It like you kind of like hit it with the lasso, and it like manages to like pull free before it can get tied tightly around it.
Okay.
So you guys are on an outcropping 30 feet over the lower the road,
Mhm.
where Sergeant Vilroy hit the ground, and Sergeant Vilroy then took off running.
well, Sergeant Villeroy.
Yeah, Sergeant Vilroy took off.
Quote unquote.
So, Boss and Bleck, is there anything you guys want to do?
I mean, if
Say,
she's at
how
range,
far
I can't
away?
do anything.
Yeah, how far away again?
So she landed 30 feet below you.
Yeah, if she's at that range, I can't do anything. Or wait, actually,
below.
I could do one thing.
Oh.
Anyone have ray
I-
enfeeblement?
Can I cast compelled duel?
Oh.
Oh.
Boy.
Because that is a 30-foot range exactly.
Is it compelled duel?
Yeah, compelled. Basically,
What's the compel a
they have
creature?
to make a whiz save. On a fail, they're drawn. They're drawn to me. For the duration, it has disadvantage on attacks other than me, and must make a wisdom save each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from me. If it succeeds, the spell doesn't restrict the target's movement.
Okay.
So yeah.
It's also a bonus action.
Yes. Yeah, that's
Alright.
also fun.
You absolutely can do that.
So yeah, they just have to make a whiz save.
What's the save DC?
13.
Fingers crossed, boys.
Yeah.
I was not rolling that well earlier tonight, but I am now, apparently.
Of course you are.
It kind of like looks back at you and gives you kind of a glare, but then keeps moving.
Yeah,
Can-
fair.
Could Black try to charm the person?
You can attempt to.
Okay, they also need to make a wisdom 13 saving.
Wish I had command. Fuck.
Right. Wait, I actually can have command, but it would have been the same roll either way
Yeah.
What's the save?
for command.
13.
For
Charm person.
okay.
Yeah, it's command is a wisdom save anyway.
So it does get advantage because you guys are fighting it. Because someone already shot it with an Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Should have tried to escape.
Advantage didn't help it. Okay, so the creature kind of stops moving, Sergeant Villeroy, and looks up to the goblin and says, "Oh, hey, friend.
Yes.
What are you
Fuck
doing
yes,
there?"
finally.
God
Black.
damn it.
Okay.
And then she kind of like looks at your companions and she says, "You know, your friend up there attacked me."
Can Black go like I don't like him either.
Sure, you
You
absolutely
see
can.
Raven just turn slowly and look at him.
Can I like see all this happening from the sky cab? since I
He
didn't
leans
jump?
to Bosk. I don't like him
Sure.
either.
Leans to- I guess I tell him like, how much? You mind landing and then us heading on our way again? I think the situation's been solved.
He goes, "Yeah, but it's gonna cost you some more money. At least another 2 silver."
Sure, I gotcha. Sorry for the inconvenience.
And then he lands you down on the street. How are you guys getting down from your balcony?
You do have the rope still.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can
so we can
climb.
just climb down.
Yeah, you can
Make
just
us a
climb.
climbing check, or
Yeah, go ahead and everyone make
Okay.
a acrobatics or athletics check. It's up to you.
Come on.
whichever one
You're
it
gonna make.
is.
I'm gonna roll that one. This is all gonna go down the
16.
drain.
You're gonna roll on that one, and you're gonna have to roll on the falling table.
16.
Oh, no.
For 30 feet.
No, because again, this is a tower, so like
Yeah.
Oh,
even though
okay.
the street's below you, there's also nothing below you. So
Oh, okay. I rolled a 9.
a
Roll a
9.
15.
Yeah, tonight
Okay.
is not my night for rolls.
It is a sentient rope. That helps.
I keep
So
rolling
Robin
15s.
And, Robin and Black, you guys make it down the rope, no problem. Bosk, you make it about halfway, and you start to slip,
Yep.
and you guys see this happening. Like he is losing his grip.
Your
uh,
coin!
Can I call?
I mean,
cast-
I'm like, it's like 15. I'm like, what, 15 feet up right now?
Yeah, there's a good chance that you're gonna land. If you do fall, you're gonna land on the thing.
Yeah. So
Make
I mean,
another
like,
make another athletics or acrobatics check.
all right, sure. I'm using the electronic dice now because I don't trust. Are you fucking joking?
Oh no.
I rolled another 9.
Maybe
Hey,
use
you-
roll
Oh,
20s.
man.
Jesus.
I have a plus 6.
Can I get you to roll a D100 for me, please?
Oh my
Okay.
God.
That's a 43.
43. All right. So you manage. You lose your grip on the rope completely, but you manage to just fall on the road below you instead of going off the edge.
Nice.
Oh man. The
Do
sentient
I
rope.
take
caught
any?
you,
Do I take any damage from that, or was it not high enough?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't that high, so.
All right.
So
I think what happening is that I'm just taking all of your guys' bad rolls. That's why all of you are rolling so well.
I mean, I
Are
didn't get
we-
in that one earlier.
I'm just a
Are we-
bad luck sponge.
All on the ground now.
Oh, I'm sorry. You do take some damage, Bosk.
Oh, okay.
I had to look up the rule real quick.
The rope yanked you away.
You take 2 damage.
Oh no.
Damn, you stubbed your toe.
Owie.
Yes. Are they done with the rope?
They are done.
Yeah, I
with it.
think so. Unless
I
someone...
just sort of
Like unwrap
gather
it,
up.
I guess, and give it back to you, I guess. If you know.
I just like coil it like it's a snake and then just pet it and then put it back into my bag.
It's a very nifty rope.
Thank you. I raised it well.
Great stuff. Okay. So you guys are down there with Sergeant Vilroy, and Sergeant Vilroy quickly helps Luck down the rope and says, "Friend, how can I help you?"
Oh, hello, friend. Hello. Can I just have one word with my acquaintances?
Sure.
And I'm gonna like speak to everyone, and I'm gonna go, hello, everyone. First off, Robin, I really
Raven.
not like you. Oh, sorry, but I thought it would be the best to say that the person is charmed. The spell will last a little while, but the person will know that they're charmed.
Nearest
once
guard
they learn
tower,
it.
then. I'll inform the
So-
driver.
So I think we should plan for that.
I'll inform the driver to take us to the closest guard tower.
Okay.
Well, we're
Maybe we could take this person to the real Sergeant Vilroy.
Yes, that's my plan. But the nearest guard tower, if it only lasts a while, it'd probably make more sense to head to the nearest guard tower so that way Sergeant Vilroy could come there.
Okay. All right. What do we want to ask this person?
I was gonna leave that to Vilroy.
We could. I am a bit curious what they naturally look like.
Me too, but
Also,
I don't know.
who
I
sent them?
trust Vilroy, so
I have a question.
Mhm.
I forged this document from Lieutenant Gara to get information about what was going on in that pit. Do you all think it would be a good idea to give it to them?
you would have to sneak it on them. Because if they find out, then they would know they're charmed by you, and they would see you give it to them.
I'd say
No. He's asking. I think he's asking. if
like
he-
giving that to them,
Yeah.
so they would, whenever they see it, they'd think, they'd think that this is an.
Yeah,
order.
but my question is, would it last that long? I guess I'm asking that. Would it last that long? Would
The
they
charmed
know
person
that they?
lasts an hour.
I know, but like, I guess what I'm asking is, would they know that you gave them this note and then disregard it? If they don't get there in time, since it takes 30 minutes between each ward to get there.
That's if you're not flying. Flying takes 5 minutes between each roll.
Yeah, if that's what I'm saying. But I'm under the assumption that they would walk.
So I think his point is that he's trying to get.
No, I understand what he's trying to do. I'm just
Onion.
curious about the time issue,
I don't.
and
see why
I'm
there's a
bringing
time.
that up. I'm wondering if they would notice that the letter's not from him before the hour's up. I mean, after the hour's up. If they don't make it to Gara, that's what I'm.
No. The letter is from Gara.
Yeah.
Telling the reader of the letter to tell you guys what was being done down in the pit.
Yeah, but I'm also curious. But if they know, I'm also curious to if they know that he charmed her, the fake Vilroy, then wouldn't they also know that he handed this letter to her?
Well, I'm
And
giving
would
them
that-
the letter, basically being like, Gara gave this. Gara gave her
If anything,
this.
they'd see that as like, even if they come out of charm, they might be like, oh, this
These
is
people
something
work for
from Gara.
Gara as
Yeah.
well.
Then
Could try
might
it.
help long term. Yeah, I'd say it's worth a shot. Like.
Okay, I'll give it to them, but like I said, I think we should prepare.
Yes. I'd say what let's do that and also start taking her towards the nearest guard tower. Do both at once, just to make sure you don't. Yeah, have an issue. All right, sounds like a plan. I look around to the rest of the group.
Okay, so you're handing the forgery to the sergeant.
Yes. Here, this was given to us by Lieutenant Gara.
Make a deception check with advantage.
And if you don't know what advantage is you roll twice and take the higher number.
Twice, yeah. So is 24.
That's cool.
Oh.
I rolled a 1 on my insight check.
The complete. You would have handed them a napkin and they would have believed.
So she takes it and she goes, "Oh, okay. So you're working for Dask then?"
Yes. Yes.
Had to make it look believable.
Why did Gara ask me to lead you guys down? Yeah, leave this is not important now. Yeah, so Gara was leading some sort of force looking for some arcane things down there in the old shard. I don't really know a whole lot about that. You'd have to ask Gara.
Okay. Gara told us that I have a question. Before
I have an answer.
Okay.
Or do you?
You said that the Alden or Orion gave us a specific address, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Gara told us this was the address as the meeting point. Is that still correct?
Yeah, I mean, I was taking you to Terminus. This is an address in Terminus.
Okay. Good.
And
So while you guys are headed back to headed to take this to the tower or whatever, everyone make a perception.
Mine is 7. Well,
I got
Mine
a
is 8.
1. I'm currently
20.
20. Okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
Got a 4.
Man, you guys are perceptive people.
I rolled a 17 and I get a +3. So.
Okay, so you hear, Mr. Robin, you hear a whizzing sound coming from behind you guys in the air somewhere, and you're not quite sure what it is. It doesn't sound like a sky coach or any other method of transportation you've ever heard of before.
I hear a whizzing sound behind me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna kind of turn to look.
Okay, so you see up in the air behind you, 5 figures they're coming from quite a bit of ways away, but they're 5 figures headed your way, and all of them are standing on these green, floating discs, or crackling green energy, zipping between the towers of Shard and converging on your location are 5 creatures riding discs, crackling green energy.
Oh god, this reminds me of
Boys, we got company.
This reminds me of something like Spy Kids or some shit.
Oh yeah, the jetpack scene.
Yeah.
And then, so remind me, are you guys in a sky coach still?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we were on our way in.
Yeah, we were on our way, probably getting ready. I was probably the one in the butt behind, just kind of and I'm just
About
the
to
last
get
one
on
to
the
get.
sky coach?
Yeah, about to get on. Yeah.
Okay. So as you
As
guys
they're
get
already
closer,
on. Yeah.
they start. These creatures get closer, and you notice that each creature is a lanky humanoid covered in fur with the head of a hyena. They cackle maniacally, knock arrows, and take aim at you with their longbows.
Shifters.
Maybe you can roll.
I'm gonna.
I mean, I'm decently confident that they're shifters, but I mean, it doesn't make that much of a difference. They're still shooting.
We got
at
coming.
us.
I'm just gonna step on. I'm gonna be like, if you get us the hell out of here, I will pay you 5 gold.
Unfortunately, I don't think the sky coach is as fast as this.
Step on the gas. What's a gas?
You looking at the speed of the sky coach?
I'm trying to find it. Yeah.
Does it not say?
It says the speed of it is for like getting like for traveling through a ward on like as a whole. It doesn't say like individual rounds the speed. So I'm looking.
Can we roll a D100 and then whatever we get is the feet per second?
No.
I just googled it. If you want me to say that, I just googled what the fucking fly speed was.
Sure.
It says 50 in the on this. I'm gonna
Perfect.
link it to you.
Okay. So he that's an interesting thing. But sure. We'll say that it's 50. I'm good with 50 for now. So you guys take off, right? And you quickly notice that whatever these discs are, they are moving slightly faster than the sky coach.
Is there one that looks like bigger and beefier? And would he be within 60 feet?
They're all within 60 feet of you, and none of them really look bigger or beefier. But we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay. I keep rolling high. Jesus. 19.
I
Same.
rolled 7.
I finally got a 19.
Nat fucking one.
Fuck.
God damn it! I thought my roll was
Are
bad.
you maybe use the roll 20 dice?
Maybe.
The dice gods are
You
not
have
on
an
your side
intelligence
tonight.
Of like
It
-2.
I don't know what's going on, man. It was just not meant to be.
It's alright, it's really funny, so it's fine.
All right.
You'd be better.
What'd you get?
Yes. I got a 7. I believe.
Robin.
7.
I got a 19 in total.
Blaine.
I also got a 19.
What's both of your initiative bonuses?
I had a +1.
+2.
Okay, so Blaine's gonna go first then. Bosk, you got a natural 1. So
It
what's
was
your
a nat 1 plus 4, so 5.
5? Okay. And then they got
+4.
Yeah. Would you believe I'm a dexterous character?
I'm gonna guess they all got higher than Bosk. I think
they
Bosk
got
would,
redacted.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh wow.
they can't know. See,
I think.
Can't
I
know,
think
it's meta.
I think Bosk should Google randomnumbergenerator.org and then just make the number out of 20.
You could use you could always also use the roll 20 dice too.
Yeah, the roll 20 dice have been good to me in the past, so maybe I'll try that one next.
so
You need to like decleanse your dice.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know what it is.
Boil some holy
You
water.
can- literally, Google has like dice that you can roll if you just.
Oh, I
Google it.
know. I know. I've used them.
Okay. So up first is Blaine. So you've got these 5 creatures behind you. They've got longbows pointed at you, and they are ready to fire.
So for my first action, I'll actually have my Steel Defender go first for once.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell him take the crossbow and bolts out of my bag and hand it to Bosk.
Okay.
Bold of you to assume I'll hit anything.
It's better than nothing, man. I got you. Don't worry.
He does that.
So now I have a crossbow and 20 bolts. And for my attack, you said they're 60 feet away?
They're gonna start at 50 feet away.
50 feet? Even better. All right. Time for me to huck the pebble again.
You
It
can
is
knock
time
him
for-
prone. Oh
It is time
no.
for yeet.
Yeah, they get knocked back with this, so.
Yeah, yeet.
I cast yeet.
All right.
Pretty much.
So they make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep, 14.
What happens?
Wait, it happens?
I said, let's see what
Oh, okay.
happens.
Let's see what happens. Okay.
All right. Roll your damage.
There we go.
I think the fall is more going to be the issue, but all right. I didn't expect it to hit.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. All right, hold on. Get my other D8 out. My bag. Oh god. D8 are not a common dice. I'll tell you what. Ah, there we go. Okay. 3D8, let's go. So 6, 4, so 10, and 13.
So 13 total.
Yep.
Okay. So this creature takes a decent hit, and then he is knocked off of his disc.
Nice. What happens to the disc?
The disc is just floating in the air now.
Oh, all right.
Hey.
And he so as he starts falling, he actually starts feather falling after a few feet.
Aw.
And but by the time you guys start looking at where he is, you guys have moved far away, so you don't know where he is anymore.
That's one down.
So that one's gone.
I'm just gonna
all right.
keep this D8 sitting here.
I assume you're done with your turn then, Blaine?
Yep, that's it.
Robin.
That's what I'm gonna do, guys. Eldritch Blast.
Man, that's a shock.
17.
You have that one invocation that like pushes them back.
Not yet, no.
Ah.
17 to
Imagine
hit.
if you had mage hand right now and just nudged him.
17 to hit.
That hits.
Move this box.
14 damage.
He's hurt, but he stays on his disc. Okay. Next up, it is their turn. So they're gonna start shooting you guys.
Understandable.
Now, question. Do we have half cover or cover at all since we're in the vehicle?
I'm gonna say let's go with half cover.
Okay, so that's what, a +2
I don't remember
to
how it
AC?
works exactly, so
Also,
check.
can they?
Half cover, I believe, is +2, but I'm not sure.
No,
it might
guys,
just be disadvantage.
I just read it. Half cover is actually a
Plus.
+52.
it's actually not. Half cover has a +2
Plus
bonus
2.
to AC and dexterity saving throws.
Here we go.
Plus
then it's-
52.
So then is 3/4 disadvantage?
No, it's just +2.
3/4 is +5.
Oh, okay. Huh, then wonder what I'm thinking of.
There's
I'm not sure.
3/4. It's there.
That's what I was just saying. It's
Yeah.
but apparently it's +2 and +5. Oh well.
No, no,
Is
might
Is
be a
something
different
called
system.
full cover, or is that just hiding?
Yeah,
There
full
is
cover.
Total cover is just
you.
that you can't be hit.
Nice.
Yeah, is that nice?
Unless you have piercing.
So
Yes,
everyone
as long as that-
everyone remember you have a +2 to your current AC.
Sweet.
Does a 19 hit you, Robin?
A 19 does hit me.
Beautiful.
Damn.
9 points of damage.
Okay. 9.
And then, 9 points damage.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit you, Blaine?
Nope.
Sadness.
Yeah, sadly, I do not die today.
Does an 8 hit you?
You know what? Just bit no.
And then the last one, so the second two both shoot at Blaine and miss. And the last one is going to fire an arrow. But he doesn't fire at any of you.
Oh no.
Instead, he shoots the driver.
Oh no.
And
I
he
think
he strikes the driver, and blood goes flying out
Oh no.
against the windshield of the sky coach, and the driver goes limp in the driver's seat.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Does anyone know how to
Um,
drive a blimp?
Oh god, oh fuck.
I'm gonna attempt to fly the blimp if it's not my turn, but
That,
my-
I recommend against that because you're the one with the best ranged attack.
that's a good point.
Fuck.
Well, I think it should be. I think it's whoever goes next should try to do it.
Yeah.
Hey, what
Yeah.
about our new friend?
So the sky coach very quickly loses control. You
Oh,
all would estimate that you have one turn before it's gonna crash.
Okay, so whoever's next.
Well, you guys each have a turn, so
Yeah,
each of
we
you
each
get
will
We
Yeah.
each get
Oh,
another
like a
turn to
full
try to
round,
stop
you
it from.
mean.
Yeah, we get a full
you
round.
guys have-
Got it.
You guys each have an action. So starting from here, so when we get back to the enemy creature's turn, it's going to crash.
Alright.
well,
So, Bleck, it is your turn.
If I was to try to fly the
well, wait, how does it fly?
plane, what would I roll?
So you're gonna roll an intelligence check.
Oh
But
my
are you
God.
proficient? Are you proficient with air vehicles?
Air vehicles? No.
Are any of you proficient with air vehicles?
Water.
I'm proficient
Water
with
vehicles.
pan flutes.
Does alchemy supplies count?
No.
Yeah, I don't believe I have any.
I
don't
do
have any
have an-
vehicle proficiencies.
I have
Okay.
an int modifier of +4.
I can drive a normal ship.
You can
I mean, it's kind of. I
you can
imagine
make-
that supplies.
you can make an intelligence roll, but it is not going to be easy. You're looking at these controls and you're like, I have no idea what any of these
I have
do.
a question. Can I ask who goes next?
Yeah, the next person would be Bosk.
I'm guessing I can't metagame right now.
I mean,
Can
if
I-
you wanted to cast a buff or something, like
Can I use a bonus
You can-
action as my action and then use another bonus action?
can you use a bonus action in an action slot?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You can cast Bardic Inspiration on one of us.
Yeah. I'm just thinking. Hold on. How high up are we?
I mean, you're in Middle City
We're high.
or Middle Central Plateau, so you're hundreds of feet in the air. There are roadways and bridges and stuff crisscrossing below you.
I am going to, with my action, I am going to try to attack one of the people.
Okay.
Or can I? Is the charmed person like? have a question, but I don't know if you'd be willing to answer it.
Well, then
just
ask.
anyway.
You're gonna ask
And he'll tell
anyway.
you.
Would the charmed person kind of be shocked if I went up to them and like slit their throat?
If you make an attack against the charmed creature, it's no longer charmed.
I know.
I mean, if it's a slitting throat,
Would
You
they be
roll for that.
surprised if I just like killed them?
would they be surprised if they just pulled out a gun and just like,
You can't coup de grace what's the word I'm looking for? A character who's not like knocked out, basically.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to attack one of the people chasing us.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my crossbow, but I'm
Okay.
going to attack the disc they're standing on. That's what I'm going
Okay.
to aim for.
Sounds good.
It's a 10.
Okay. You shoot, and your arrow like goes flying towards the disc, and then gets like pushed away as soon as it gets near the disc.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Bardic Inspiration on Bosk.
Okay.
And as I do that, I'm going to look at him and I'm going to go, it's up to you, buddy.
All right, Bosk, what are you doing?
All right. How much of the turn is taken up by trying to take control of the carriage?
It's gonna take your action.
That's a whole action. Okay.
Yep.
So, let's see. I don't.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to game this roll as much as I can, man. I
We should
don't think I have
land.
anything
I have-
else though.
I have a question. Can we use reactions to whatever Bosk does?
If you
Depends what the
have something
reaction
that can
is.
be done at reaction, like spells will say you can cast this as a reaction.
They'll
or
say like
a
casting
feature will
time
say
bonus
you can
action.
use this as a reaction.
Okay.
What were you thinking about?
Do your turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll then to try and figure out what it is, and then what is it, D6 for inspiration or D4?
It's a D6.
D6, sweet.
Roll intelligence to try and gain control of you.
Yep. 19. Yes.
Oh,
Are you using that extra D6?
Yeah.
oh,
You are not able to get control of it.
no.
You failed us!
I think only a nat
I
20's
want
gonna
that
do it,
19
boys.
you want.
In
I
fairness,
wanted a
like
26.
you tried. Do we at least like get to see him? Like he's trying his best here.
I mean, he is like pulling on all sorts of levers and stuff, and he looks like he is giving it his all, but it is continuing to go down.
All right. So. Let's see. Are there any other sky coaches in the immediate area?
I mean, there are some around probably.
Gonna try and like flag one.
I don't
I mean,
think we have time.
You could yell, but you don't have an action, so you can't really do
Yeah.
anything.
Okay. I still have a bonus action. I mean, other than that, for my bonus action, would my wait, what am I looking for? Oh no, that's a whole action. Never mind. Never mind.
Can I
We're
use
good.
nimble escape outside of a blimp? Fucking hundreds of feet in the air.
What does Nimble Escape let you do?
It allows me to disengage whenever I'm in.
I
combat.
mean, you're not in combat with the blimp, so I don't think that's going to do anything.
Not
for
with
you.
that attitude.
The blimp.
Okay, next up is going to be Blaine.
Oh god. Well, I see him trying desperately with that, so I feel like I wouldn't have much better odds. Fuck. Flowing rapidly.
It sucks because I thought of something, but my turn.
Yeah, no, that was a clever idea. Oh man, what do I even do in this situation?
I mean, I'd say our best bet is like knocking all the people down.
Wait. You did say that whenever it reaches their turn, the thing will crash into something, right?
Uh-huh.
So anybody that didn't take their turn to leave the plane, would they be crashing?
I'll tell you what happens when we get there.
Oh no!
Yeah. That's what I expected. I'm fucked.
All right.
No,
So
no.
seeing that
We're
all hope.
fucked.
All right. So seeing that all hope is lost, I'm gonna have me run up and Blaine run up and pick Black, and I'll have Plane run up and grab a Bosk and try to jump out of this thing.
Okay.
Because I assume Raven will be able to get out, hopefully, since they're the ones currently panicking and doing stuff, and Raven's just
All right.
calmly handling the situation.
So you're gonna roll twice on the falling table. One
God.
for you and the person you grabbed, and one for the Plane and the person he grabbed.
All right.
Alright. Plane, you
As-
better not fail me.
As a reaction, can I cast Featherfall on all of us?
Once you guys are falling, yeah, you can.
Okay. So falling table, 1d8, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm getting out my gold d8. This one's been doing me well. I got a 7. Okay.
Yes!
Okay.
Save us a spell slot, I guess.
So, who was that for?
That was for me and Black.
Okay.
All right, Plane, let's go.
Plane and
Come on.
Boss.
Plane
we
turned
got a
into
2.
a plane.
A 2.
Oh,
All
we
right.
have
wait,
a
that
major
one's-
bridge
wait.
in the upper middle
Yeah, that's a
ward.
bridge.
Okay.
So, what is that? Roll 3d6 or something?
Well,
like
no,
that?
hold on. Are we in the
Oh, wait, it's right here.
upper middle wards?
You guys are in the middle wards.
Eh.
And it'll be a major bridge, so you get Featherfall landing on the bridge.
Woo! Okay,
this is
so
great.
It worked. Take gold dice never fail.
Okay, so that was your guys' turn. We'll get to your wizard who
Warlock.
saved you. No, we'll
Oh,
for
okay,
number
yeah,
7,
yeah,
the
yeah,
wizard,
yeah.
Wizards who saved them, so
Yeah.
we'll get to that in a second.
oh,
All right.
for a 7, yeah.
Robin.
Seeing that we're gonna crash and they weren't able to manage it, I'm gonna jump too.
Everyone else has jumped already, so you're
Yeah.
left alone.
And if I have to, I will use the token.
I like the idea that Raven is just like on the ship and he just like looks back and there's like
It's
there's
an 8.
nobody there.
It's an 8.
It's an 8. Okay, so you strike a
Oh,
small
no.
air elemental that was drawn to the city. Doing this cushions your fall, but now you're on top of an air elemental. Okay. Unfortunately, it is 10:47, or 11:47 your guys' time,
Indeed.
which is a bit later than we normally plan on playing.
Mhm.
So we're gonna call it there. So let's just remind
Okay.
ourselves.
Then I'm on top of an
Plane-
air elemental.
Plane and Bosk landed on a bridge with feather
Yes.
falling, so they were saved. Blaine and Black were rescued by a wizard who's going to want some form of payment, and Robin is on top of an air elemental. And there are still 4 humanoid creatures on floating discs who are trying to kill you.
We got
Yeah,
rid of
you-
one
Wasn't
of
there
them.
only 3 now?
No,
Yeah,
there were 5 at first.
Yeah,
Now there are
okay.
4.
Damn it.
Hey, we got one of them.
I'm loving this.
We got one of them. That's progress.
I have a question. Real quick. What happened to the charm person who was in the blimp with us?
What?
Uh,
Oh
he,
no.
she jumped as well.
Okay.
Oh no.
On the
Yeah.
bright side, we actually conveniently we gave them the letter, so they might not hunt us down again.
Or, if they survive their fall in less than an hour, they're gonna know I charmed them.
But again, they still have that paper.
Yeah, but combat
It's
doesn't
official.
like we're still in combat, so like 10 minutes haven't even passed yet.
Yeah, I know, but like
Yeah.
I'm
8 minute
guessing
hasn't even
we're
yet.
not going to be able to meet with back up with them if one of us is on an air elemental,
True.
one of us is on this fucking bridge, two of us are.
Dealing with this wizard.
Great. I love this game.
Let's see how this goes. Alright.
All right, so you guys ready for that segment now?
Yeah, let's get to this segment. We got.
All right, so
Let's do
what did everybody think?
Jesus.
some good shenanigans were had.
I'd just love to go back through the VOD and just watch and like figure out what my average roll was for that session
It was
compared to
bad.
everyone else.
Hey, you were fuck.
That was really terrible.
It was not good.
Just
I
don't
don't
go to
know.
a casino.
I don't know what happened. Here, I'm just gonna roll like 3 d20s in roll 20 right now.
Get ready for all the god rolls.
Yeah,
Not
8
bad.
and a 2 and a 1. So
Nah, you know.
Oh,
what?
I normally
Nah.
never roll like that. I roll them out individually. Try rolling them
I
out
mean,
individually.
yeah, I just wanted to do it like all 3 at once. Here. I'll do it like a few times.
God, okay,
See?
wait, now you're getting good rolls.
I fear for what's about to happen next.
Yeah. I feel like I need to figure out a way for my character to start being able to do anything at range.
I mean, I gave you the crossbow.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
you still
but
have
like
that crossbow.
something besides a crossbow.
I mean,
love
that's
how-
kind of the thing with paladins. They're not really ranged fighters normally.
Yeah.
I think the best part is that Blaine gave you that crossbow and you didn't fucking use it.
Yeah.
You just
Well, I mean, could he use it? Like,
Yeah.
could he actually use it?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like, I would have done the same thing if I was in a position. Would have tried to fucking catch that fucking thing falling.
I'll just say this: as soon as we can take a long rest, I need to take a long rest.
Yeah, I'm guessing you're probably pretty low on spell slots.
I haven't used any spells yet, like at all. So I'm still good.
I have a cantrip that does damage that if need be I can just keep
Spam.
mocking people on every turn. that
Vicious
I have.
mockery. Yep.
I expect you to come up with like actual insults for every time you use it.
But other than that, I have a cantrip that like now to think about it, like when I was making my character, it seemed really good. Now that we're
Friends?
playing, I go,
Is it friends?
yeah, it's
Yeah,
friends.
yeah.
And then obviously I've used mending, but like
Yeah,
So-
I had what was it? I had Wrathful Smite prepared last session, but then I realized, wait, my Divine Smite is just like strictly better
You
in a
know,
lot
I'm,
of ways.
Oh, so I regret something about that happened this session.
Hmm.
What?
I had the spell snare, and as soon as I got out of the elevator, I'm like, huh, I should put this in front of the elevator just in case somebody tries to sneak up on us. Because it would have worked perfectly for the dude escaping. It all worked out still, but it would have been so funny. Just the dude trying to run, hanging from the ceiling.
I am what was I gonna say?
I think.
Oh, I'm
Um,
very glad I chose to have Featherfall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think that once we're out of combat and kind of like again long rest, that maybe our characters should kind of talk about what everyone can do, so that way we know what
Yeah.
to expect.
Yeah, the problem
Yeah.
is I'm still learning how to use a paladin.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And I'm also using like sort of an off-meta version of a paladin. Like,
Yeah,
dex-based paladin is not what a paladin is made to do.
Yeah, but you're
Yeah,
having fun with it.
text-based paladin is very different.
Joke's
Yeah.
on you. I've never played D&D in my life before. So all of you are talking about things and they're going right over my head.
Yeah, so I need
Word.
to
So
just figure
it's
out what
just
all my
true to
actions
Black Black
are.
Yes. I am in physical incarnate of Black.
I just need to figure out what all my abilities and stuff are, and then I need to figure out like what my path forward for the character is in terms of like feats and like.
I haven't
But
even
real talk,
used.
when are we leveling up?
We're not close at
We're
all.
not leveling up.
Oh, damn it.
We're level 4. We're not even close to leveling up.
So yeah, I guess all characters will talk.
So on average, let me put it this way for you, so you have an idea. Think on average, characters are supposed to level up every 3 sessions or so.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's
We
the
get that.
that's the idea. So
Gives us time to get used to what we have, experiment with things.
I have a question.
How long do you have this quest line set up for?
so this is a published adventure in the book.
Right.
That's why we
We
can't look at
are-
chapter 4.
Yeah, that's what. Well, that and the chapter 4 has a bunch of like GM stuff.
GM
specifically.
information, yeah.
So it's really the whole chapter is kind of off of this. But this is a big part of why. So we're I would say maybe 2/3 to a little over 2/3 of the way through it. So we should finish this published adventure next week, and then we'll get started onto
The next part.
my overall campaign idea. So
And then, I'm assuming after we finish next. So are we doing next week? Or are we doing the
well,
bi-weekly?
it'll be 2 weeks. It'll be 2 weeks.
So, not
I-
this
I
one,
say
but the
week, and
next.
I mean the next time.
Yeah,
we
Yeah,
do it.
next session.
And then after that session, since the adventure would be over, would that be the milestone where we would level up to 5?
Yeah, that'll
what
be
I was
what we
thinking.
level up.
I think
I'm-
that's a power boost for Paladin too, so that'll be nice.
It's power
Yeah.
for a lot of characters.
Yeah. Because then,
Other shenanigans.
I'm debating on whether, because of the Eldritch Invocations, I'm debating on not whether I want to attack twice per turn, but it has to be melee.
Mm-hmm.
Or to increase Eldritch Blast.
I think we all know what this
Judging
is.
from my very little success this session, you can see how well melee specific works.
Well, if I increase the melee, because I can already do really cool things with the melee. I haven't actually used any of the Hexblade stuff at all yet.
Oh, you're a Hexblade.
I'm a Hexblade,
Uh,
but I haven't really
I-
needed to use anything yet.
Yeah, I've been thinking about multi-classing into Hexblade because Hexblade Curse and like short rest spell slots are all really good for Paladin.
At level 6, I thought about multi-classing into Fighter.
That's a good idea.
I just want to bring this up. I know it's going to
Yeah.
be a little bit far out, and I'm not sure if we'll still be playing by then. But technically, by our schedule, we're supposed to be having this group on November 10th. I think with this Discord being the Discord that it is, I don't know if we're going to want to play November 10th.
I
We'll
would
see.
much rather play this than do whatever Destiny's got going on.
Agreed.
What's going on November 10th?
Well,
That's
Beyond Light
Light.
drops November 10th.
Servers are gonna be shit.
Yeah, I would rather play D&D, to be honest.
Better off going the second day.
We probably like won't be able to get in it.
I've already
No,
told
I
you
don't-
guys that I would much rather play D&D than any video game.
Me too.
Yeah, I agree with that.
If anything, I would probably like start it up, and then as soon as D&D comes on, I'll get off. Like,
Yeah,
I don't.
and that's
I don't-
assuming because that'll be right near like finals time. for
Think-
me, so
Yeah,
it
that's-
sounds like you're in the minority here.
Yeah.
yeah.
I will say maybe Black disappears for that game, for that session.
Understandable.
But
you get roped in, yeah.
I might join depending on like when, because like I remember like Shadowkeep, I took Tuesday off, and like
Yeah.
we didn't get into servers until like 7 p.m.
Right.
Exactly. That's my main concern. Is like,
And
Click,
like
click.
I think a similar thing will happen this year. Last year we had all the problems with it switching to Steam, and this year, at least the Xbox One drops the same. The new Xbox drops the same day
Oh
as
god.
Beyond Light.
So next week's...
And so-
next week... Sorry not to interrupt, but we do it on the 29th. I'm just adding it to my calendar.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
okay.
what I meant. So I kind of expect similar stuff where like there's gonna be a lot of problems because a new console and everything is coming out the same day as this big DLC release. But
It's gonna be tight.
I will say there is a like very good chance Too Thick is knee deep in Beyond Light.
Too thick. I need you to look at me, okay?
Yeah, I'm looking.
I need your complete and full commitment.
Oh my god.
If you
Oh
leave
my
on
God.
November 10th, Blick dies.
Oh my god, guys.
We'll just put Blick in the bag of
I
holding.
mean, to be fair, Black's gonna die sometime soon anyway, just because he's annoying. But that's beside the point.
What, you think someone's just gonna like fireball?
I mean, there are those people to where they would just like not. Yeah, I mean that's a thing that can happen.
But
Just rolls really bad on a perception check, and the entire, or not perception, performance, and the entire bar just beats him into the ground.
as of right now, I'll probably say like Black might be gone for that session. I plan on being neck deep in Beyond Light, getting my darkness subclass, and
But Thick, you gotta understand, Destiny is temporary. D&D is forever.
I know
I
that.
mean,
I bet you the idea of D&D will be around vastly longer after Destiny has come and gone. But
which is why you have to enjoy Destiny now.
it's the new DLC, and I don't know. I can't stop myself.
So I guess the question begs is when that time comes, will you be gone?
On November 10th.
Will we be a party of 3 or a party of 4?
So here's what I would like to do in that sort of situation. Thick can elect to have one of you play his character, and you would just control his character and use it whenever it's needed or during combat.
Sure.
If that's okay with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how
I wouldn't
I-
be able to do the role play, but like the character
Well,
stuff,
no
like
one would really be able to do the role play, but like if there's
Yeah.
something that comes up where their character would be especially useful, or during combat, then someone else would have to, like someone would do it,
Okay.
make the rolls, do all that stuff.
But the character would
That's-
be there.
Yeah, the character would be there. They just wouldn't be doing anything unless it was like an obvious situation for like, oh, we need the bard to do something, or that. That's the way I would handle any character or any player not being available for a session.
All right.
If we have 2 people who aren't available for a session, then we'll just have to cancel.
Would you be down to continue after November 10th and be down for that next day?
No.
Okay.
It's
I
literally
guess that's what
just
I'm asking
November.
is like, okay.
Yeah,
That's what I was
just, like-
asking. If like November 10th you're done, that's pretty much what I was trying to get.
No.
Yeah, okay.
No, literally just because it's November 10th and it's the launch.
No, we have to kill him off by November 10th.
I was just wondering. Just wanted to know.
Okay. You guys enjoy tonight, though?
I did.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good.
I was very excited when I
I'm
charmed
really
that person, and I was very disappointed when Bosk didn't fucking. You know, the worst part
Sorry.
about it is that after my turn was up, and so I really didn't want to metagame and couldn't do anything, I thought someone should look for a manual
Yeah.
or
well,
instructions.
I don't think there
Yeah,
would
I
have been a
don't think there
manual.
was- I don't think we would have had time to. like,
Especially
read all
an
that.
experienced fucking driver. I don't think he would have had a manual.
You know,
And
all
also,
my
I feel
thought
like-
process is that maybe finding a manual would have been better than shooting at these people and missing.
Well, my thing is like, how often does your car have a how to drive manual?
Well,
Yeah.
It has like every car comes with a manual for the car.
But it doesn't
like,
tell
that's
you
what's
how to
prepared.
fucking drive it.
No, it doesn't. But it might give
But it tells
some
you what everything else
information.
does.
I mean, he did roll a 19, so I feel like this skill check was.
Can we actually know what he would have needed to roll? Because I think he needed to
So-
roll in that 20.
Well, it would depend. My thing was I doubled. So in the adventure, it has a skill check for if you are proficient with the vehicle. Since none of you are proficient with air vehicles, I went ahead and doubled it. So the doubled value is 24.
Okay.
Dang,
I would have needed a 19 plus. Yeah, 19 plus 5.
you had
Even if
six.
I wouldn't have, because it was an intelligence check. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
So if I would have rolled a nat 20, I would only have gotten a +3, so that would have been 23.
Yeah,
I
you would have
Yeah.
needed. You would have
I would've
needed the
needed-
bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I would have needed that.
I
Yeah.
would get a 24 if it's in that 20.
Wait,
Yep,
but that means the skill check was only a 12 if we were proficient.
Mhm.
Damn.
It's not hard if you know what you're doing.
Guys, if we are ever on the water, we're covered. I got that.
What did you roll? Like, what was your actual roll?
Who?
You, what did you roll?
It was a
Yeah.
19 plus 2.
He rolled a 2 with the bardic inspiration.
17 plus 2.
Yeah.
But what did you roll? Like, just your flat roll, not my plus my d6.
17.
He
I
rolled a
zero intelligence.
he rolled a 2 with the d6 and got a 19.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be honest. A 0 is better than my -1 to intelligence.
So, like, just to give you guys an idea, task difficulty, a hard task requires a roll of 20. A very hard task
Damn.
requires a roll of 25. And a
Oh.
nearly impossible task requires a roll of 30. So I think that's fitting since none of you guys know how to drive air vehicles.
By the way,
24 seems to fit pretty well.
that was the first 30 I've ever rolled in all of D&D.
What'd you roll 30 on?
Yeah, when I was rolling to hit that guy, remember?
Uh-huh.
You should play like a rogue.
It was because I had the bardic inspiration, otherwise it wasn't possible.
I had in my other campaign I had a rogue that was like what, level 9, level 10. And I would roll 30s like sometimes multiple times in a session because I'd have like a plus 11 to stealth. It's kind of nutty.
Out of curiosity, where is everyone out on spell slots? Just
I have one.
Not good. I have one.
I have one first level slot
I have
left.
1 second level.
I have one first level. You guys
I
have
have a-
second level spells?
so I only have 2 spell slots technically, but they're cast at higher level because of warlock. So like
with
if
warlock spell slots, they're casting at the highest level you can cast at.
yeah,
I'll say this, y'all. I have a big Black, I should say, actually has a big modifier to deception and performance.
so do I. I have a big modifier to deception too.
What is yours?
7.
Mine's 7 too. Look at that.
All right, guys, do we really need to compare our big modifiers?
I mean, we can. Look, see, acrobatics.
I'm +0 in animal handling.
I'm
Don't let Black around your pets.
I'm -1 in persuasion.
What? I'm not
lower.
-1 in everything. I'm -1 in intelligence and wisdom.
I have a minus. My lowest is a -2 in wisdom.
What the
boy.
fuck?
Yeah.
You are fucking dumb.
Depending on who they go after, and if they get close enough to me, I can do some shit.
I mean, yeah, I was. You don't understand. Like back in the wherever were we? What it was like the cogs or whatever.
Yeah, the first fight.
Yeah, the first fight with all the goblins. I was ready to do to like be able to hit this goblin. If I had hit the goblin with my rapier, I would have also done divine smite on him, which is another 2d8 on top of the 1d8 plus 6. I was like ready to one-shot this fucker.
The paladin smite is powerful.
I just couldn't hit him.
Bosk is like that dude that's like super fucking like tough, and he has huge muscles and he has this huge sword, but like
his muscles are so big.
he like
can't move
he
his
scored
arm.
like a 50 on his SAT.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Very dumb.
if there's anything else you guys need me for, I'm about ready to go. So,
No,
I'm ready to go to
that's
bed.
it.
It was fun.
good stuff, guys. I had fun.
Yeah.
AU, are you good to do the summary next time as well?
Yep. I'm gonna properly write it down this time.
Right, that's the
Instead of
29th.
Clip notes.
I'm
I'll
also
get a script.
I'm gonna consolidate my notes to make them look better. I was typing them rather quickly.
Imagine
All right,
writing
cool.
notes, man.
Good stuff. It was super fun. I'm glad we played.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm really enjoying this game.
Yeah.
Me too.
GG's to everybody in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Real
chat.
ones.
After everybody's gone here, I'll talk a little bit with you guys and see what you guys thought.
Wait, how many people are actually watching?
10. We have 10
seriously?
viewers.
Damn.
Make sure to hit that Prime subscription, hit the bell.
Yeah, hit the bell.
Actually, this will be on YouTube. There will be a link put in my Discord if you're not in the Discord. ! Discord.
Hit that bell, and always remember to like that video.
And Broke, we might have more viewers next time because I just got permission from the admin to post it in. Like,
Yo, Brimble76, thanks for the follow.
RIT's D&D server. I just got permission to like put the stream link there next time we do it.
Nice.
So,
How many people? Just out of curiosity.
in that Discord, there's like, I don't know, 100-ish. How many are
Oh,
gonna watch? I don't
okay.
know.
All right, mods. I'm gonna need you next time.
I don't know how
Alright,
many
y'all.
people are actually gonna watch though. Like,
I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna peace out.
yeah. All right.
Alright.
I'll see you guys.
See
See
ya.
you later.
Deuces, guys.
Night, y'all.
Night, you.
Okay, yep, see, there's like
See you, man.
loose skin on my nose. I gotta go scrub my face. What the fuck?
Alright. See you, man.
Y'all have a nice night.
You too. All right, chat. Let me go to the scene right here real quick. Hey, what'd you guys think? Did you guys have a good time? I had a really good time that session. That was really fun. Yes, DMing is tiring. I completely 100% agree. So many things going on in your head. Also, I'm sorry if I've been overstepping my bounds a little bit. I just, like, I have the knowledge, and if I can help the Thick understand it, I'll, like, yeah. But yeah. This is a really fun campaign. You're doing an amazing job, man. Oh. Except on November 10th, Lamau. But yeah, chat. Next session, it looks like we will be ending our first adventure in Sharn, the city of Eberron, one of the largest cities in Eberron. And then we will be going on to Cassinet's idea for his whole overarching campaign. And if you didn't watch Session 0, that's where we go over on what the whole overarching theme of the campaign is going to be in that video. But if you don't want to watch that, I'll tell you. Basically, because I wrote it down, the overarching concept of the campaign is going to be discover what caused the first mourning and stop it from happening again. That's what Cass gave us. So that's probably what we're going to be doing after our adventures in Sharn, where we'll begin into more shenanigans and such. But yeah. Oh, I really hope you guys like it. I love D&D more than anything in the world. It gives me it's a great relief, a great escape from real life. It can be somebody that has spells and it's really cool. It'll be a slow build. I want it to be yeah. I understand. Cool. Yeah. More episodes for sure. Currently, this was episode 2, so we probably got a long ways to go. And if we're going to have more viewers next time, I'm definitely going to be needing you, Miki, for next time, the 29th of this month. And if I'll message Hannah too, and we'll see if she can be there as well. And I'll probably get some other mods to hop in. If there's going to be 100 people, I'm definitely going to need you guys. Might as well prepare for the most, then, yeah. Poggers. But yeah, probably going to be doing some more D&D stuff in the future, other than just this, but right now this is, like, almost all I have time for, D&D related. to like record or stream. I can record D&D stuff. I usually do that on Sundays with the guys, and that's where I kind of put that up there. Put that up on YouTube. So if you guys are interested in watching those, then cool. But yeah, what I want to start doing is I want to start making cool characters, just cool, interesting characters that maybe you guys recommend in chat in the future, and maybe like make some D&D maps for just like battle maps and stuff, kind of like you see our characters and like where they're fighting and such, just cool stuff like that. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So if you guys have any questions about D&D, now's the time to ask them. Black Dragonborn Orthkeeper Paladin is a character I want to make real bad. Alright, send that to me and we'll make it on stream. Just let me know what level. And if I am going to start streaming the D&D stuff, it will probably be on Mondays. So yeah. No problem. If you guys like today, thank you guys for hanging out. I love you guys. I will see you. I'll try to get on Monday and we'll kind of try to do some D&D stuff. We'll be creating some things and stuff. Just that way you get your D&D fix and I get my D&D fix. And then the 29th, we will be back with Session 3 of Eberron and Mourning, where we get back to our characters and see how this air elemental is going to react to me and what the guys are going to do about this wizard that is now asking for payment because he casted Featherfall for them. So we'll see what happens. Thank you guys for hanging out today. I love you guys. Peace. Yeah. If you guys want to jump in the Discord where you get notifications, there's Discord. If you guys want to go Twitter, I got to spell. If you guys want to go to Twitter, that's where you get more notifications as well. You get a notification when the YouTube video is up for this session. If you guys missed anything, and catch up. Also, you'll get notifications for when I go live and like some daily life stuff that I'll tweet about and stuff. Anyway, thanks you guys. I love you guys. Deuces.